What's up, everybody? It's Nathan Bus here at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho. We'll be doing our Sunday weekly tournament where we let everyone show up. It's a public tournament to everyone who's here. We even have Sam Self returning from Indiana, and we got Tam here still from Canada showing up. I'm pretty excited about it. The winner of today gets the golden trophy, but second place gets the Skibidi toilet, as per usual, getting number 2 to take this disgusting thing home for a week. But the first place prize gets to take home the Idaho Golden Cup Weekly Tournament first place trophy. Heavy, metal, amazing. Today we've got multiple commentators for you, multiple games. This game's happening right now is Matt versus Javier. I'm going to be passing the mic over to Emily and Carlisle. Emily, how are you feeling about today's game?
Oh, it is a fantastic, warm Sunday afternoon. Another tournament here today. How you feeling, Carlisle?
I am just as excited as I say everybody else is. We're here at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho, and we've got ourselves a star-studded tournament here today. For people that remember what we had a couple of weeks ago, we had a pretty star-studded tournament that also involved our number 20 ranked in the world, Seth Garrett, and a bunch of other people ranked in the AAHL within the top 10. We're on that level of star-studdedness here, and it's absolutely unbelievable. And especially as we have matches here, like seeing in front of you, we have Matt Bentley to your right up against Javier Romero right in front of you to your left. And Matt Bentley, this is game 2, by the way. Matt Bentley's already won his first game and is looking to take home the second. And for those of you in the chat for those who are new, who are just coming up to the for the first time, this is a double elimination tournament. First, right now, we're in the winner's bracket, or first round. These are best 2 out of 3 matches. So first person to 7 that gets 2 sets, 7-point wins, will move on, and the loser will be set down to the loser's bracket. In our loser's bracket, it's one and done. First to 7 wins, loser goes home. So the stakes are high as we get deeper and deeper into the tournament. We might see some favorites, might see some upsets, might see some underdog stories. That's the glory of air hockey. And we've got ourselves an exciting night. We got ourselves an exciting Sunday night. Memorial Day weekend, here we go.
Absolutely, and we've even seen today as the homecoming game of Idaho's own Sam Self. He's coming back with us. We've got some new faces, we got some old faces. And right now, peeking in on this Matt and Javi game, it looks like Matt might take it, but I don't think Javi's going to let it go without a fight. Javi's been quite the rising star recently, especially since he's just come back to us a few weeks ago.
Yes, indeed. I have had the pleasure of talking to Javier over these past few weeks since he's returned, and he is just an absolute bundle of excitement as he calls time out to get himself to recollect, get himself a breather.
And what I'm noticing here is they're actually playing without a referee, which takes a little bit of trust in between the players.
Yes, but not enough stress to keep Javier in the game here as he loses the set to nothing and is down in the winner's bracket. Matt Bentley, the Belgian Bull, moves on to round 2. And just as we're going to get into the back here over on the purple section, moving on a bit in the first round. Moving on quickly,
we've got the Tim and Kai game.
Here we have Tim versus Kai. We have the Cobra Kai back at it again in another exciting matchup. And of course, Cobra Kai has had quite a few really good matchups over these past couple of weeks. And going back to that star-studded Golden Cup tournament, going back to Kai versus Nathan, a particular moment in set 2 of that matchup, pushing the number 1 ranked player, Nathan Busk, to his limit.
She had him on the ropes.
A 7-6 game, which is rare for anyone at all. Even the top-ranked world's players can barely get that close.
This is going to be a good game, though. You know, Kai, she's got the skills to pay the bills, but Tim has been doing this for quite a while, so it's kind of a clash of new skills versus old. So I think it's sure to be a tight game no matter which way it goes.
It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a hard challenge that we're going to see coming up here right now. So, and as Kai scores on herself to take 2-1 for Tim, but looking for the shots that he needs to try and put the Cobra away. Tim tries a cross, doesn't quite get it. Now Kai goes for a multi-wall, can't quite get it, but Tim takes his time, tries those crosses, but not enough. Kai trying to cut some crosses of her own and gets one to sneak in. That 3-1 lead is for Kai, my apologies.
She lulled him in with those cuts, you know, and then sunk it with that cross at the end, kind of had him on that false sense of security. But we got
look at Tim with that offhand as well. Very impressive, but Kai immediate response. Great shot from her, 4-2. And once again, people, welcome here. We are in our weekly Idaho Golden Cup tournament. We are live here in Jeremy's downtown arcade. And we have ourselves a star-studded matchup. The matchup you're looking here is Tim versus our very own Cobra Kai, two high-ranked players in the American Air Hockey League, looking to duke it out for some high-octane action. Kai in the screen in front of you, currently leading 5-2, but Tim in the black shirt, looking to find his way back, but Kai will not let that happen. Game point, match point position, I believe. And she loses her mallet. Possession will go to Tim. Tim taking advantage.
Once again, we just want to take a moment to remind you guys to drop a comment in the chat. We can see it, you know? Gotta let the players know what you guys are all saying out there. Ooh.
Tim's gonna sneak in, gets one back.
Can the comeback queen keep her title, though?
Indeed. Can the Venom sink her teeth into this matchup? Can the Cobra sink her teeth in and apply some Venom to finish off Tim once and for all right now?
See, right here, this is the moment we like to call, you have to figure out how to stomp on the neck. Because this is where a lot of people can get caught up. They've got that 6-point, yeah, there it is, and see, right on the neck, killed it.
Right on the neck, pushes it off, puts it away. That is game 2, actually, to tie the set. And now we're on to game number 3, the crucial game for Kai. Will it be Kai? Will it be Tim? Round 1 of this matchup. Here we go. We have Jose shouting out Atlanta in the house. Good to see you guys. We got people from all over the world, all over the United States here on this Memorial Day weekend. We've got ourselves some high octane action. We're going to keep our focus here for a second, but just behind us, just for those who, as soon as we can get to it, we have another interesting matchup. We have Noel versus our returning hometown boy, Sam Self. Sam's been out and away for a little while, and now is his first Golden Cup tournament back, and he's looking to make a name for himself. Baby, make some noise.
It's up against one of our newer players. We've got Noel, who is fairly new to our scene, so we've got a returner versus one of the noobs. And Noel, much like Javier, really has made a lot of progress in the short time we've seen him in the league, so I think it's sure to be a great game.
That's right. He's been making a lot of noise himself, pushing some of the higher ranked opponents to the limits. And right now, just looking back, he has just scored on Sam Self. That's tight. We got ourselves a 3-4 score over there. But going back here is 1-1. Game 3, Tim versus Kai. And as Kai scores to take a 2-1 lead, it's anybody's game, especially with back and forth moments like that. Tied 2-2. Kai.
Let's see if she can bring the thunder and lightning on this one.
Yes, indeed. Kai looking for a diamond drift of her own. Trying a couple of crosses, can't quite get it to go, but she makes a good effort on the blocks and scores just there.
There you go, right around
3-2.
Oh, and a self-goal on Tim. Nobody likes those.
Never like those. It happens to both the noobs and the pros, something that everyone can universally hate.
Oh, yeah. Even your opponent, I don't think there's any sort of satisfaction in winning over a self-scored goal, you know?
Yes, indeed. It's like a bad day at the office. Everyone can hate that. Back and forth these two go. Great blocks from each one. Tim tries a right wall, can't quite get it.
I see we've got C. White in the chat. We're happy to see you back. known as the greatest alt sport on YouTube.
Thank you, thank you. We try our best to bring the best in both these tournaments and Monday night matchups, regardless of whenever you show up. It is always an honor to bring this sport to you. And moments like these, and compliments like that, comments like that, show that we really are trying our best, and people are always appreciating that. So thank you so much.
And much like her namesake, the noble Cobra Kai, she is poising up, getting ready. But Tim's on the attack like a mongoose, man. We're going to see who makes it.
Let's see. Taking his time, setting up, and a great shot. Slowing down, but able to score. Cuts Kai's lead to within 1. Tim trying the left wall, right wall, can't quite get it. Tries to bring the Cobra out of position, but can't quite get it. Once again with position, here comes Tim. The cross doesn't get it to work, almost goes in his own goal. Right wall, no, not enough. Sinks in just in the corner. Great shot from Cobra Kai, but Tim responds right back. Though Kai is in match point position, looking to try and take this one for herself. Not enough.
She fumbles
left wall,
the
can't get it. Left wall, what a save! Just able to corral it on the back of her mallet.
She's just got to take her time with it. Looking where she's going to sink it in, not quite.
Perhaps. Tim tries the right wall, another right wall gets saved. Sinks it in,
there
great
we go.
shot. 7-5, and that's Kai's to take. Kai music, move on. The Cobra advances. And a great shot over there. Great shot, moving across to take herself in and moving on back here. As promised, here we have Sam Self and Noel. Once again Noel trying his best.
Oh, and he's gotten over with that puck flip. That was a bit of a complicated one there. It's a good thing they had the ref keeping an eye out.
Yes, indeed.
I think what we've got, 5 for Sam, 2 for Noel,
and
so
right
Sam's
now,
got
yes,
a bit of a lead.
Sam versus Noel, and Sam had previously taken the game that we were just commentating over, where it was took a 7-4 game in game number 1. This is game number 2 of that set. Right wall, great shot, just too fast for Noel to hang on to. And now in match point position, cut doesn't quite get it to go. Another cut, too much.
Something I just noticed that is very unique, I haven't seen before, is that Sam's got a string on his mallet.
Yes, indeed.
That is legal.
That is indeed legal. And another way to tether himself and keep himself close to his puck at all times. And the concept of things like loss of mallet, like we saw in the previous match, would be a thing of the past for Sam. Noel still in it, 6-4. But Sam in a match point position. Noel was still a long way to go, and a touch like that will live him further down the pecking order. As Sam Self, first game back, first win, no problems there. On to round number 2.
Oh, on our purple top, I feel a little bit bad. We've got one of our newcomers just signing up with us today against Josiah.
Yes,
oh, Carile, I think that's you, dog.
That is my signal, but right now, just to make sure, we have Josiah on the right there up against Ezra. We have one of our newcomers, like you said. This is going to be an interesting matchup to see how Josiah handles this newcomer, but that's my cue. I will be back as soon as I can.
Good luck, Carile.
Thank you.
All right, taking a peek. Now, Josiah is an interesting player because he flip-flops, which, funny enough, is his nickname, Flip, back and forth between second and third a lot. So definitely a bit of a challenge. We've got a 5-0 lead. But Ezra's got one in, so it is no longer a skunk. Hit him with that changeup. Now we're seeing maybe Josiah getting a little complacent out, and there he is, puts it right to bed.
After that I can't. You want me to ref for you?
So we're gonna have the players switch sides. Josiah, especially in this last year, we've seen put a lot of work into what he does. So it's going to be kind of a blow. Ooh, Sam,
how are you doing today?
To the commentary.
Oh, thank you. I haven't done this in a while, so I might be sloppy.
Welcome back to Idaho, man.
I know.
How's it feel?
It's amazing. No more humidity, which is amazing. It is like 95 degrees outside, but we don't worry about that. That's fine.
Yeah. No moisture in the air, no problem.
So much better. We're watching Josiah. I don't know this other guy.
This is Ezra. He's
Josiah.
a new player.
Okay. Oh, geez, Josiah, calm down. But I played Josiah earlier today. He's a great player, man. I was gone for about a year, and just the 1 year of him playing, and he's a killer.
Yeah, because that's about all he's been here for. So
yeah.
I was just saying, in the year he's been here, he's made a bit of a self-score. Nobody likes those self-goals.
No, those suck. It's always like a mood killer for me. But I always listen whenever that happens. I always think of Joey List and just wipe it off. Next possession. Don't worry about it. Just be happy that you're still playing air hockey.
Right. Any day playing air hockey is a good day to me.
Oh, it's a great day to me. But
great day for air hockey.
I was messing around with Josiah's mallet earlier. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it.
He has been really innovative with those mallets. He was showing me last week, like the amount of cores he went through, because it's like an outer shell with like an inner core that he puts in. He's been messing with like the heights of it, the composition of like how much air is in the plastic.
Beautiful right wall over. I don't know if that was forehand or not. I couldn't tell, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Now, what we're witnessing here is a little air hockey mad genius.
Pretty much, yeah, and a beautiful cross. I don't like commentating on lefties because everything's opposite, I think, but I don't remember, so if I'm saying the wrong shots, I apologize.
Someone says, no way, they've got commentary on air hockey in a random arcade. Well, you better believe it, Arfen Boyo.
It's, in my opinion, my favorite sport. Beautiful shot by Ezra.
It's
another
a sport
with a cross
that has an easy point of entry, a lot of nuance that you really have to get good at, but anybody can play air hockey, you know?
You can easily jump in and beat anybody at any arcade.
Excalibur, thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate that.
All right, we appreciate that a lot. And that, I'm miscounting now. 6-3 for Josiah. Let's see if Ezra can come back from this.
Ezra really I think he wants it.
Oh, you can tell. Look at that straight face. Oh, it's 6-4 now. We're getting close here. But Josiah shut it down. Great game.
Well, Darren, we appreciate that you're here. We know it's 2 a.m. where you're at. But we're so happy to see everybody here for this Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend. I keep forgetting that. I'm jobless right now, so every day's.
I just don't work Mondays.
Yeah, that's fair. But who's the next game up? Do we know? Voice crack was amazing.
So we won't go over the official rules here, Automatic Truth, but they are online. If you look up the USAA air hockey rules, they're all out there for you to see. There's a bunch of them, surprisingly.
All right, so now it looks like we have Anthony versus Aaron. I played Anthony a little bit earlier today. Oh, hi, buddy. How you doing? Anthony, that's another person that has just improved so much since the last time I was here. He was giving me struggles today. He has beautiful offense and a pretty decent defense for how long he's been playing.
And he's got a lot of passion, too.
Oh, yeah. He loves the sport, and we always love seeing other people that also just have the same passion for any sport. But now he's got to unload his entire pockets.
We got the icebreakers, we got the wallet, which, he's 16, so there's probably not a whole lot in there.
I think when I looked, I think it was 3 crumpled up dollar bills. But, this is one thing that I've always done, and I see a lot of Idaho players are starting to do it now, and I highly recommend it, is music. You don't even have to be listening to music, just having earbuds in or earplugs. For me, it helps tune out everything else around me.
It kind of brings you sort of to center. That's one of the really critical things with the sport is even a slight interruption.
Beautiful
focus.
right wall under by Anthony.
Displaying, he's locked in there. He's singing. He is focused.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Aaron on the return, though, so we'll see how this plays out.
1-1 right now. Oh, beautiful right wall over. Those are insanely hard to block and insanely hard to hit. But Anthony responds right back with a cut.
He looks like he tried to go in for that right wall again, but Anthony got wise.
Oh, Anthony's feeling it. He's charging a little bit.
You know, Sam, what are the benefits and drawbacks of a charge?
So I disagree with Nathan on this one. I'm not a fan of charges. It leaves, if you can do a right charge, see right there, he charged and he left that entire goal wide open. But if you can time a charge and actually hit the puck, it demoralizes your opponent. So that's like the good and bad. Nice little forearm.
Absolutely. Tit for tat here. Yeah. Aaron's not giving this one up easy.
No, he's making him work. But some people like charges, some people don't. But there's a big benefit to doing it, but there's also a huge benefit to not doing it.
So there's definitely a balance.
Yeah, I always think it's more, I always lean to don't charge at all, in my opinion.
You know, one of our other players, Spec, I think also feels the same way.
Yeah, and it just, because you leave that goal wide open. Like whenever I play like some higher level players like Josiah or Nate or Spec, I don't charge at all. I might do it just out of instinct sometimes, but I try so hard to not charge. Got a really, really good game by Cody.
Yeah. Sent that puck flying, I believe. You know, I'm not sure whose last hit that was.
It's, I believe it's Cody, because it was Anthony's. Anthony was hitting some off goals. So right now it's 6-4 Cody, I believe. Oh, Anthony's getting serious. He had to take the earbuds out.
He flung him.
Goes for the right wall over, barely misses.
Yeah, Aaron's got it. Yeah.
I've been calling him Cody. I apologize.
Kind of looks like a Cody. It's okay.
He does look like a Cody. No offense. Nothing wrong with Codys.
But yeah, this is a rarity.
Oh, those always suck.
You know, what I was saying earlier is your own opponent doesn't even like to see a hit. A self-goal. Oh.
Hey. But
was that a set one?
I think that's game one. Here, give me 1 second.
All right, and the players are switching sides now. You know, over behind me, we've got Tam and Carile. And Tam's been a new addition, actually, from our great neighbors up north. Good old Canada, land of maple syrup. And apologies. And we've got Carile on our commentator team. I haven't personally gotten to see much of him play, but he's doing a fantastic job. And we're getting
I'm back. I had to do a little self-coaching.
You just left me all alone.
What can I say?
We got Bowden Man again with another super chat. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. You know, this is a self-started thing. It's, you know, all community-based of just all things we've been able to sort of pull out from the boonies and make happen for us. So any little bit really does help.
Beautiful right wall under to start that game off. Anthony's coming back and he's sending a message. And a self-goal by Aaron. Sorry, almost called him Cody.
Anthony's bringing the heat.
Like, I'm going to call him the wrong name all day now. And he responds right back with another cut. Hey, Anthony, 3-1 right now.
Anthony, I think, is a really good example of somebody who knows how to use their mallet very well. You know, he's not exerting a lot of energy, but he's still getting these snappy, just whip-like shots out of that thing.
It's all about just that wrist and full arm movement. You don't need to put everything into it. You just got to have that whip motion on your hand.
He's got the flick of the wrist.
Pretty much. Beautiful right wall under, and he's doing exactly what I told him. I don't know if I'm allowed to coach during a game as a commentator, but
he got a conflict of interest.
I'll find out when Nate tells me not to. Another right wall under. But what I told Anthony is he just needs to set up his shots. He was just going way too rapid fire, rushing every shot. He just needed to sit back and take a breather. and it seems like it's working. But this is where I always struggle, is when you get to that high 5, and like you're winning by a bunch, you're 5-2, so you're like, oh, I can mess around a little bit, and then he comes up and bites you in the butt. But
I see we've got Aaron in chat saying, I think Aaron is using an unregulated mallet. He's actually using the house mallet that goes with the table.
Yeah.
Oh, and he kills it
with a beautiful cross.
All right, and they're switching sides, so that is 1 game each. So the winner of this game is going to determine who walks away from this match, winner or loser. Whoever does, though, will be all right, though, because we've still got that loser bracket being a double elimination game. So if you get knocked out now, it's no big deal. You get to come back.
Yep, I've seen it multiple times. I've sent Nate into the loser bracket, and then Nate comes right back and said, nope, I'm winning it today, and he did. So, like, yeah, being sent into the loser bracket, it always sucks. Horrible little garbage shot. But you still always have that chance to come back.
And one of the reasons we call those garbage shots is they're never on purpose, sometimes impossible to block, and you just never feel good making a shot like that. Kind of makes you feel a little bit like garbage. It's not that the person who's shooting them is garbage.
Yeah, it's nothing against it. Sometimes you just hit the puck and it just doesn't go the way you want it.
It's got a mind of its own sometimes.
Yeah. It's always, and that puck can win you and that puck can lose you. Oh, beautiful right wall over. I really liked his little setup there. He just kept it still, bouncing side to side, and he waited till he found the shot he liked, and then Anthony responds with a beautiful right wall under.
Sometimes it's all about that setup, taking that time to just get it where you need it to go.
I think I would like to see both of these players do more of a setup. Like I was talking with Aaron. Oh, nice little shot by Anthony.
That was a clean setup from Aaron we just saw.
Yeah, see how he lost it, but how you're kind of just setting that puck up, putting it where you want it so you can hit multiple shots in that one spot. Nice little off goal by Anthony.
It doesn't sound like it is a lot of time, but each player, when they've got that puck in their possession, has 7 seconds. 7 seconds before they've got to shoot that puck again, so they've got some time with it, you know?
Yeah. And a little self-goal by Aaron. Those always suck. And, see, there's your benefits of charging right there. He charged, he timed it perfectly, and he just stuffed it and put it right back into Aaron's goal. And then he wins it with a forehand cross, 7-2, Anthony.
And Anthony takes it, moving on. This isn't it for Aaron, though. Like we said, he'll head on into that loser's bracket. Might just mean he has to fight a little bit to come back. Why don't we pivot on behind us and see what's going on with the Tam Carile game?
Oh, 3-3.
All right, and this is Tam, the man from Canada, and one of our very valuable commentators, Carile.
I had the opportunity to play Tam in a challenge match. I think it was Thursday.
He's got some real talent.
He took me to 7-6, 5 out of the how many games we played? I forgot. Man, he beat me in one of them. He's got real good potential. And he's only been playing for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, I think when he came out the first time was one of the first times he really played in an environment like this, and he has just flourished.
Yeah.
But Carile isn't anything to sneeze at either. I don't see him as much because mostly I ever come to the Mondays, but from what I hear, he makes some waves at the Sunday tournaments.
Do you know how long he's been playing?
I don't.
No, I'll have to ask Nate. Nice little grab after he was losing it.
No, Tam was certainly a pleasant surprise to have him added to the AAHL team. You know,
nice
right
little
in
light
there.
wall over.
They're going and they're flipping the puck. right off the back of the mallet, too.
Game 22. Beautiful, quick little right wall, left wall over, actually.
And this is game 3, so that means that each player both took a game of their own. So this is for all the marbles. Oh,
Nice little forearm under. Great game by both players.
I wasn't expecting that left wall. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a peek and see who we've got going next.
Great game, dude. Don't lose. Don't stress it.
No defense on bank shots today. I was even noticing with the
Hey, learn it. Take it. Take it into your next game. Just remember to breathe and set your shots up. You got this.
I believe we've got Nathan Buss. Zeke? We've got Nathan and Zeke. That's going to be another kind of tough match out. But you know what? If there was ever a better intro into what you could do with this sport, Nathan Buss is a good person to play against because he's got it all. He's got fast shots, he's got power, he's got accuracy. Even if he's going to beat you, it's a treat to play.
Yeah, every time you play him, you learn. I still remember the very first time I ever played Nate. After, we were halfway through the first game, and he goes to hit a right wall under and throws the mallet down in a below the waist zone, and it knocked me down for a good couple of seconds. And ever since that, we've been great friends.
You know what? I think Zeke can get at least a couple.
I believe in him. Nate's giving him some pointers and showing him the rules while we get ready.
He is such a good sport.
Such a super nice guy, too.
No, sportsmanship is honestly one of the hallmarkers that the sport really has. Is everybody in this community is just very welcoming, very much just wants to see the improvement of others.
Give me 1 second. Go ask Josiah a question. Hold on again.
So mile by mile, we are at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho. It's a local business. You don't see a whole lot of local arcades anymore. So this has become, honestly, a gemstone place to a lot of us. Even if you're not here for air hockey, there's a lot of good stuff. And one of the things we'll always say is, hey, if you think you can come beat us, come play with us. We'd love to have you. All right, we're getting in. Right down the middle with Nathan. We got the first goal. Let's see what Zeke's got, though. I think he can pull it out.
The other way.
I got it. All right, we are at 2-0 Nathan. Now you can see one of the things that Zeke's doing that you might not always want to do is he's really pulling back. That's the new initial instinct, is that he is right up against that goal, and what he doesn't know is he's leaving those sides so open. Right there, right into that little itty-bitty edge of the goal. We got Nathan.
You ready?
Oh, we got an off-speed straight from Nathan, just sunk right in there. I probably would have gotten out of the way for it, too.
Sorry, I had to get Josiah with the audio problems.
All right, and Nathan takes the first game. They switch sides. I'm thinking after that one, Zeke might have learned a little bit, wizened up. I think he can make a shot.
What was the score in that game? 7-3?
It's less of a court, more of a table. But I kind of like the idea of an air hockey court.
Yes, mile by mile. Yeah, it's Jeremy's Downtown Arcade right next to Boise Pride.
See, right now, I think they're giving Zeke a little bit of pointers. You know, that's the thing that's honestly fairly brave, is that there's a first time for everything, and having your first time playing against the #1 in the state, you know, that's got to be frustrating, but at the same time has to be very valuable to get sort of play style techniques from the best.
Yep. There's Nate with one of his cuts.
Yeah, if we could see Zeke come up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's that rookie defense. And when you play against a guy like Nate, who's got all these shots and all of this accuracy, it's really hard. Really hard to defend.
I think it just goes to show that professional air hockey isn't quite as easy as it looks on the surface.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of time and a lot of skill and a lot of effort to get good.
He's got the way of the puck.
Pretty much. Nate goes for a left wall over.
Oh, he snuck it in with that cross. Oh.
If you see, Zeke was just leaving his entire left side of the goal wide open, and that's all that Nate was shooting at right there.
And you know, that's stuff you just don't even know to consider when you're first starting out.
Yep, because you see it a lot. You just see the people that haven't played before, they just do the all the way back on the goal, the back and forth motion, trying to stop everything.
But you know what? Especially Nathan, one thing I'll give him credit for always is he never pulls his punches. You know, it doesn't matter if you've been playing for 2 years or 2 days. He is giving you the full treatment. Alrighty. Let's find out who we've got next on the table. Another fantastic tournament on Memorial Day weekend, no less. Very exciting. It's been a little bit busier than normal. New faces, new people to see. Same old air hockey, though. Going on behind us, we've got Nacho and Ayla. Ayla being our newly anointed #1 female player in all of Idaho. She, in the very recent 6 months, has especially made a lot of waves. You know, in her last one against Kai, I think she took that too. We're gonna go ahead and pivot real quick. See what's going on under here. Be a little bit timid with her play style, but she's got the accuracy to really back that up.
And she has the biggest advantage over anybody. Nathan Buss is her dad.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful cut. Great shot by Ayla. Nacho's been playing for a while, and he has such a kind heart. He's a super nice guy.
I really like Nacho.
And he just loves playing. Whether he wins or he loses. Every day's a good day for him to be playing air hockey.
No, and I really think he's got the strategy portion of it down to a T too. So he's one to be careful if you're not being mindful of how you're telegraphing your shots. I think he can take advantage of that fairly easy. And for those just tuning in with us today, we've got our weekly Sunday double eliminate tournament over at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho. We do these
Nice
once a week.
cross by Ayla. Sorry, I did not mean to cut you off. Neither did I.
You know, I was a little worried that Ayla might not have taken it, but it looks like she's making a little bit of a lead here between her and Nacho.
No, it's Nacho 6-3 to Ayla. I always get confused sometimes on those scoreboards.
I always assume the side I'm looking at is the home side.
Yep.
I think if she can just line it up, she'll be able to get it in. Ayla just recently, I think it's been in the last like month or so, has risen.
7-3.
Nacho takes it.
Nacho shuts her down with a cut.
They're giving a little bit of guff for going easy. Ayla, though, does need to get into that headspace, kind of what we were talking about with the music.
What I always try to do, and that's why I like listening to music all the time, is just try to start every game with that rhythm and just get your feel on. I don't know the right way to say it, but once you get into that rhythm, some people, if they can stay in that rhythm, they're unbeatable.
Nathan is another one that I've noticed once you get him out of that rhythm, it's like kind of like a car, you know, like you're warmed up, and once you start slowing down, that can be a problem for him.
Yep.
We're doing a little switcheroony right now, seeing who's going next. It's just so pleasant to see so many new people, not only here at the tournaments, but every day in the chat. You know, we've got returners, we've got people who are new, and we just want to say thank you guys for coming to see us. But Reed asks who the best ever is, and now we'll go with the classic answer of #1 in the world, Mr. Colin Cummings, who I designate as the best ever. I've not had a chance to play him, but from what I understand, it's a real treat.
Yeah, you can say that, but it's not easy. But there's a big argument. Colin's a stud. He's the best in the league right now, no doubt. We always got to give shout outs and respect to like Tim Wiseman, Danny Hines. Those are some of my favorite players.
Hines, Wiseman, Cunningham, they're all household names of air hockey.
Yep. Danny Hines has been such a huge help in all of my games. He's told me a bunch of stuff, and every time I feel like I'm not in my rhythm or I'm not playing well, I just think of everything that Danny and Tim Wiseman and Colin Cummings have told me, and same with Vince Sauceda.
There's the late, great George Anderson, who unfortunately we've lost recently, but one of the greats for sure.
We got Matt trying to sneak into the camera shot.
Here. We're actually going to pan back over to the blue top for a game that I'm pretty excited about. We're going to see the Javier Noel game while they're getting started on that. We've got Nathan there, hyping the table up, keeping it warm.
Hey, are you repping? He's repping to interview Noel versus Javier. You want to jump in commentator for a second? I can. I'll go grab Kyle. Or just
This game I'm pretty excited about just because I think they're players that have a lot of differences, but they Venn diagram in the middle with some of their skills. And part of that is just sort of the Idaho play style that's starting to develop, which I'm super excited about. And they're both just really great people. So it's going to be a good energy game.
All right, I am passing the commentating off to Kai.
Well, hello, Miss Kai.
Ladies are commentating now.
We got the gals.
Yep, heck yeah, we got the gals. What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight?
we're just waiting on that upcoming Javier Noel game.
Ooh, that's
going to
be a good one.
That, right?
Yes. So I've been playing both. I've played both. They're both pretty good. I think Noel is better, personally, just from playing experience. But you'll never know until they start playing. Just because some playing styles don't mesh well, and the worst player could have a playing style that the better player is just really weak to. I do personally believe Noel has got this. It won't be
on the table. You guys can always walk right there and be on the camera.
We'll be on camera. I don't believe it'll be a blowout game. Yeah. I don't believe it'll be a blowout game, but I do believe that...
I think it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be earned, whoever takes it.
Yeah, it'll be earned, definitely.
They both got surprisingly a tough mental game.
Yeah.
It's because Javier especially is such a funny guy.
Yeah.
So he gets so serious on that table.
I know, and Noel's good, but Noel's also really weak to his right well's unders, but that's the strongest shot as well. So if Javier can figure that out, then he could potentially win this game.
I really think it could go either way.
Yeah, like if he can figure that out, the game might as well be his. But he's just got to figure it out. But like I said, I've played both a lot, so.
And we see Javi in the zone over here trying to warming
up a little bit. We are waiting on Noel. Noel has a 5-minute grace period before he has to give up, or before he has to forfeit.
Is that the grace period is 5 minutes?
Yep, that is a grace period, 5 minutes. So let's hope somebody texted him or something like that, or
see what the chat's
finding him.
The best player to play in Idaho. So in terms of like who's our top, that would be Nathan Buss. But the best to play, and granted I might be biased, Nathan's a good one to play, but it's hard to learn from him when there's too big of a skill difference. I like playing Spec, mostly because if you start to kind of understand conceptually what he's doing, that is your hallmarker for like developing a good strategy. So realistically, it's just playing anybody better than you. It would be the best player to play.
Even if you do lose, as long as you learn something from that game, you could get better, and maybe you won't lose next time. So like me personally, even if I lose, as long as I learn something, I do consider it a win.
I just like playing.
Yeah, pretty much. So when Seth Garrett was here a few weeks ago, I learned a lot in the one set, the one set we played. And it was like 7-1, 7-3, 7-2, 7-1. I lost good, but I still learned a lot just from that game. Just from those games. So.
All right, and we've got Javier and Noel on the table. Hey, there's a sticker on the ground. I found a sticker.
You're not even anywhere near the middle.
Bummer.
So we're getting this game going between Noel here on the right and Javier on the left. Like we were saying, they're both really good players, but Noel can block a lot of shots except for that right wall under. That is also his strongest shot. So I think Noel has it unless Javi can pick that up, and Noel takes the first point. And there is his signature right under. Once again. Javi setting it up. Hits that cross.
There we go. No skunks today.
Yep. That right wall under is his strongest shot, but that is also his weakness, and Javi just needs to figure that out.
I think he's playing with Matt's mallet.
Yes, Noel is playing with Matt's mallet. He doesn't have his jersey, and it doesn't look like he has his mallet either. So Noel came a little unprepared today, but that's not going to stop him.
It's okay, I don't have my mallet either.
I almost forgot mine, but I have mine, thankfully.
Javi really taking the time to set up those shots, and it is paying off for him.
Yes. And he takes it back. Noel was unable to gain possession, but so Javi has it right now. Setting up.
Ooh, just not quite enough power in there.
Not quite. Setting up. Oh, and Noel has it once again, right? Yep.
Oh, we've got Rafael Portillo in the chat. Learning to lose is part of winning. Keep loving the process, ladies.
Yep.
I think that is definitely something to be said for this sport or anything.
That is one thing I learned from Emil while he was here. Was learning is part of the winning process. You can't win without learning something.
Noel taking us past the point of criticality.
Noel and Javier calls a timeout, so he has 10 seconds to calm down, get his stuff together, see if he can take it. He needs 2 more points. Noel needs 1 more.
And it's so interesting because timeouts can be a lifesaver for some and an ender for others. Nathan.
Yep.
Ooh, see?
Yep. Noel had a good groove going, but Javier's timeout killed his groove.
Oh,
and 7-6. Noel takes it.
Fantastic cross from Noel.
Javier did try real hard, and he got there, and he did really well.
No, he pulled out all of the things he should have been doing.
Yeah.
He did it. It just wasn't in there. But hey, we still got another game to go.
Do we?
Yeah, that was their first game.
Well, are they in the winners or losers bracket? I will go check on that.
We're finding out now what's happening.
That was a losers bracket game.
Oh, so, 1 and done. Noel takes it.
1 and done. Noel.
So that means Javi, unfortunately, is out of the game for now, and Noel gets to live to see another day.
Yep. I am up, ladies and gentlemen, so I have to go, but I will pass it on here to Carlisle.
Alrighty, Kai, we wish you the best of luck.
And best of luck to Kai indeed. But yes, we are back once again. Here once again. Last time was my matchup against Tam was truly tough. Tam's a good player. He's been a great player.
Tam the man.
Tam the man. And he's always pushed himself to the limit, and he's deceptively good. Don't let those scorers fool you. He is the real deal. He has been showing himself. But on to the next set of rounds. We've just finished up with losers bracket. Now moving on to round number 2. We've got a good couple of matchups, and I believe the next matchup we have in store is going to be a doozy, because I believe if it is the first one playing, we will have, just to check once more, we have Nathan versus Kai for one of the matchups, and the next will be Anthony, our number 6th ranked player in the AAHL, up against Nacho. So we have 2 very exciting matchups. Of course, Nathan Boss, our number 1 ranked player in the American Air Hockey League, and no slouch in his own right. So we've got ourselves an entertaining match here, folks. So, Emily, just a quick thought on the matchup that's coming up against here, which is going to be Nathan versus Kai. We've got, of course, number 1 player in the American Air Hockey League, but Kai has had Nathan's number, or has been getting very close to Nathan's number. What do you think is going to change in between this match and previous matches before?
So, and I don't say this to be mean, but it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And honestly, I think Kai will be able to hold her own out there for a good while. Yes. Which honestly, with somebody like Nathan, who's really riding up that top line,
like that, something like that might just be the key to victory. She's just taken first blood off the face-off. Now Nathan trying to use his speed to his advantage. That oh-so-famous speed that has gotten him to many wins of the Idaho Golden Cup. Can it lead him to another in this matchup right now?
I think it'll be a win if she can even get Nathan to just shift those gears a little bit.
Yes, indeed. If she can force Nathan to rep up the clutch, something that Nathan's rarely done against a fair few opponents. He's showing off his speed, but like Shaggy, he only uses about 1% of his power. So just getting to push him to the limit would be a huge achievement for Kai, as the puck goes off the mallet and puck goes off the table, and it will be Nathan's possession. Here we go. And just like that, that's the shot to tie the score here in game number 1 of our 3rd round.
You can see her, though. She is just so fired. She's got that determination in her eyes. She is, ooh.
And that right wall shot, my goodness. Look at the speed, but that right wall right back. Not the speed, but just as effective. And again, another score for Nathan, though. Responds immediately. Lead is back in the bus's favor. 3-2. Tried the right wall, just couldn't quite get it to go. But that cut will do the job just fine. 2-goal lead for Nathan, up 4-2 now. Right wall. Nathan couldn't quite read it, but couldn't quite respond either. Left wall can't get it. The cut scores.
Right in that transition.
Great transition shot from Nathan, indeed. Yes.
And it was like a dragon shot, but the setup was so fast. If you slowed it down and look at it, he's doing all he needs to do. He just does it so quickly.
Yes, indeed. And that's something that hasn't happened overnight. If you go back and look at some older videos, older matches that he's had, he has built the speed up over months and months and months of effort. He has worked his way up not just to become the #1 player in the rank, but to become the player in the world. But Kai is pushing him to his limits.
Throwing him on those ropes.
Slowing him down is working, maybe. Nathan now puts himself in damage, just slows it down a bit, but Kai defends it brilliantly. Left wall, what a save from Kai. The Cobra's finding a way to hold their own. Try to multi-wall, but not enough
power
speed.
in those shots. Oh, come on, Kai.
Off the right wall. What a save! And be able to recover it. Can't quite get the speed on that shot, but Nathan makes her pay. Game point position. Left wall, good save.
6'4", not bad at all.
Not bad at all, but if you're someone like Cobra Kai, if you're someone like anyone that's going to be coming up against Nathan, you want a win. You want more than just to come close. But shots like that are going to derail that attempt. Nathan might not have wanted it the way he wanted it, but that is a win. 7-4, game 1 goes to Nathan Buss.
We don't call Kai the comeback queen for no reason, though. I think she can leave another dent in this game.
Yes, indeed. Looking at the comments real quick, we have from Rafael Portillo. By the way, good to see you. Saying he played Nathan at Worlds in 2022. He played fast and determined. We were playing the last game of Spin Off the Road, ranked 29 or 30. And for those of you who don't know, yes, Nathan is indeed ranked. I believe his current rank is now 24. Correct me if I'm wrong for those people in the comments that know. But, yeah, Spec clarifying Nathan's rank at one point was 12th when he beat George Anderson, the late, great George Anderson.
We've even got some people in here that have done some of the Overthrow the Pros. You've got Sean Fitz. I played Nathan at Dave & Buster's in 2021. A little tuned up, but I got a few points on him.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Spec clarifying that Nathan is ranked 36. That is correct.
In the entire world, though.
Still quite impressive. Whether it's 24 or 36, that is very impressive. And as he's seeing right now, he's showing off his medal, but Kai is responding right back with some offense of her own. Right wall only hits the corner. Great save by Kai. Tries the left wall, not enough. Tries a left wall from Nathan, and that'll score.
Right in there.
Brings back the 2-goal lead, but Kai scores again. Back into a only a 1-goal lead for Nathan. Right wall, not enough. Tries the cut, that doesn't get it to go. Another one, not enough. Left wall, can't quite get it. Kai with some stalwart.
Can't get that possession. She just needs to get that. There we go.
Yes, Ned. Oh, right wall, good save from Nathan. Right wall again. Tried to transition, but couldn't get it to go. Left wall, not enough. The right scores off the cut.
And then for those in the chat who are wondering, it is the first to 7 points. And then in our main bracket matches, it's best 2 out of 3 of those games, which is what's happening right now. They're on their second game. So this could be it. We could see a third game, depending if Kai can turn it around.
And as the puck goes off the table and it returns to Kai's possession, you can tell the frustration on Nathan's face. It's not as easy as he probably thought it was going to be, and Kai probably relishing in the fact that it's so close, and that is why it's getting so close. But Nathan is not letting her have everything.
We're getting right back to where we were last game. I think Kai can get one more at least.
Perhaps what she clatters it against the table. Possession goes to Nathan. Right wall,
Ooh, tried that off.
But a great transition from Kai. Lead within one.
Oh,
Goes in her
there
own
it
net.
is.
Tragic.
That's
Absolutely
fantastic.
tragic. The Cobra has once again pushed the bus to his limit, but the bus keeps on rolling. Nathan takes the set and moves
awesome.
on.
I lost, but did it.
Yes, you did.
I don't think I've ever had 6'5" on Nathan or
6'5", 6'6". A rare show, a rare test from the bus, but he does survive. And moving on to this match here as Sam just takes the 7-1.
He was so excited for that.
That is indeed a pop-off that sounds like it's been a while in the making. All right, as you may have heard, I am up next in my second round matchup up against Josiah.
We're wishing you the best of luck.
Yes, number 3 ranked in the AAHL. Not an easy opponent, but I'm hoping to do my best, and hopefully things might go my way. We'll see. But I'm gonna hand this over to our wonderful Cobra Kai. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Good. Best of luck to you.
We're gonna swing this camera on over in preparation.
All right, guys, y'all saw a lot of my face for a good second there. Right now we are resetting the table because,
I'm excited for this one.
I know. We are resetting the table right now because somebody scored somewhere and we can't just turn it off and on again like we can in the studio. But right now, what we got going is we got Carile versus Sam. Riggs, we are doing pretty good today. It is pretty hot in this arcade today, but we are surviving. We are surviving. Is that the chosen one? Sean, yeah, that is in fact Josiah. Raphael, Kai should set up her offense off her crosses. Offense off of, okay. I'm trying. I'm still learning a few things, obviously. Nate did end up getting those games on me, but I did do pretty dang well for myself.
You had him on the ropes. You had him starting to gear up a little bit.
Yeah. Did his vein pop?
Not quite.
I'm gonna get there one day.
But he had like the,
Yeah.
I'm getting serious look.
Sean's got 50 bones and a pack of Newports on Josiah.
Ooh, Newports are the good ones too.
Yeah, you might just get those back. Spec saying Josiah's a legend. He is a legend. Everybody welcome in Spec, who isn't here tonight. Do you know why that is?
He's working.
Oh, what a loser.
He never gets
I'm kidding.
No, he's a loser. I'll say it.
Right now, Carile is down 2-0, but that does not mean he is out of the game yet. No matter what happens, we're always proud of our players. Oh, that one, yep. Off the back of his mallet. Riggs, I don't know what that says, but we appreciate the comment anyway. Here Carile setting it up. Oh, going for that right wall under. Did not quite make it though. Oh, and Josiah takes a straight on him.
Whenever I play Josiah, I always end up hurting my hands.
It's because he's got that weighted mallet and it's like not fair. I don't know.
I mean, from what I understand, as long as it's within that weight allowance, it should be all right. But we all call it the cheater mallet for a reason.
Sean, a Rhino Ivory mallet is illegal. And Riggs, sometimes I mumble a lot.
We'd have to poach a Rhino for that.
Yeah, and that is very much illegal. Oh, and the puck goes off the table, going to Carile.
So Ivory is just keratin. So it sounds like we just need to make a mallet out of fingernails.
Yeah, that sounds very painful.
Not like full, just fingernail clippings.
Sean saying, since when? It's been illegal for a lot of years now. To harvest those rhino horns and like elephants as well, you have to kill the animal.
I don't think they were talking about that.
That's fair, but I'm talking about that, so we're talking about it now.
That's been illegal for a while.
It has been. Carlisle is currently down 5-0.
Oh no, maybe he was right. Maybe we're still talking about the Rhino Horns.
But anyway, Carlisle is down. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yep, sigh of relief right there. I did that during mine and Nate's game, I believe. Carlisle is down 5-0 right now, and personally, if I were him, my goal was just not get skunked.
What do you think Carlisle needs to do to get a point?
I think Carlisle needs to definitely calm down, take a deep breath. They're at game point in O right now. I think he needs to take a deep breath.
It's that blink if you miss it kind of speed.
Yeah. I think he needs to really calm his nerves. Yep, there it is. And there goes Josiah Skunk. Good man right there. See, he slowed it down. Take the time. He has 7 seconds, which doesn't seem like a lot of time. But when you're on that table, that 7 seconds feels more like a minute.
Ooh, we've got a self-goal on Josiah.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. But I think Carlisle has what he needs to do pretty good. He just needs to really focus, calm down. If we had the heart rate monitors, his would probably be soaring right now.
Right. You want a little Josiah's over there not breaking a sweat.
What's Josiah's world rank? I have no idea, honestly.
Does he have a world rank?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. One of us can go up and ask Nate, who is currently reffing. I will take on that burden for us. Nate, chat wants to know what's Josiah's world rank.
Oh man, it was like 84, I believe. I think it's like 84.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much, Nate. We're gonna let him get back to reffing. Really need to focus for that one. Let's see. Spec is saying 37, he beat me. I don't know what that means. Cruz is also in here. What's up, Cruz? Saying 37. And Sean saying, I wish I knew what that means. I assume it has something to do with points, but... Let's see. So... Woo! I almost dropped the phone, guys. All right, so right now, Carlisle is down 2-0 once again. And he is setting up his shot. He is taking his time. Oh, and it does go in, but it comes right back out at him. Setting up, good. That was right good. That was a good right wall under. That was unfortunately blocked by Josiah. It was a beautiful shot. He goes for an underhand and does not quite make it. Another beautiful right wall under that does get blocked. And then, beautiful save from Carlisle right there. And a beautiful block. He is doing wonders on this table, everybody. Oh. We're gonna switch over to our other table. Is that Nacho game? Anthony and Nacho. Yeah. We're gonna switch over to our other table over here. Right now we have Anthony and Nacho on the left versus Nacho on the right. There are currently Anthony has 4 points, Nacho has 1.
Oh, and then I did find out, so because Josiah beat Spec fairly recently, he's got a world rank at around 37, is what Matt said.
37? Yeah.
Oh, because he took Spec's rank.
That's right, because that's how Worlds does it. All right. Forgot they're not on the point system like us. So all those 37s in chats, they were telling me what his rank was. Thanks, guys.
He's Jedi Puck Master.
Oh, and that point takes it to game point 1. Did Sam say match point? I believe I heard Sam say match point. Our returning player, Sam, you can see him roughing in the background.
It's his homecoming tournament.
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, and Anthony looking back. Right up. Oh, and Nacho takes a point from Anthony.
He's just got to breathe and, like you were saying, just set it up.
Yep.
I noticed.
Breaths, set it up. You do a lot better when you're not when you still your nerves.
But I've noticed at this point of a game, sometimes it can be real hard to just step on the neck and close it out.
Yes, you can.
Oh, Chance is here.
And Chance showed up. And saying hello. Behind us, we do have a game or match point 2. Josiah has match point right now. But however, the blue tops are getting a lot of attention lately. Oh, and there Anthony closes it out. So we are going to move it back over to the blue top over here, where we are game point Josiah, 3 points Carlisle. So let's see if Carlisle can get
Pleasantly
another
surprised
point. Ooh.
that Carlisle's been able to hold on this long.
Yeah, he's been doing really good. Oh, and Josiah takes it.
And he is out. But that's not quite it for Carlisle. He
No,
just
it's
gets
not.
bumped to the loser bracket.
Yeah, he's got to join some of us, me, in the loser bracket.
Demonstrating how it just snuck on in.
Yep. All right, we're gonna jump back over to the purple top. See, Sam is warming up, either for a game or just to be on the table. We want Sam versus Chance. Unfortunately, I do believe Chance has entered too late, so Chance will not be playing tonight in the tournament. But he is here.
He's pulling out the white and
He's
nerdy
walking by
wave.
now, or walking by in a second.
Here, this can be you guys for a while.
So right now we have Anthony and Sam on our purple top. I believe they're just playing a friendly in-between game.
All right, I'm gonna pass this on over to Carlisle. Go get ready for my own games here soon.
All right.
Thank you, Emily.
We're gonna do your little after game interview. How do you feel about that?
I think I can beat him. I think I can beat him.
I think you did really well.
I think I did really well. And the only reason I'm a little upset is because, and I don't know, like, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, a lot of people here haven't, probably in case a lot of people haven't seen Spec, a lot of people have seen his slice. You know, it's the kind of thing where he does like basically moves with his elbow, does like a glancing blow to the puck, and it kind of deceives people.
Yep.
Josiah does the same thing. But he's a southpaw, and because he's like the only southpaw here, a lot of the usual, so I know to put myself either here for the cut, here for the cross. You have to basically flip that on your head. And if you don't figure that out within the first like 5 minutes, you're basically gonna be like 5 points down.
Yep.
Which is hard and a struggle.
Yeah,
but
you did do really well.
So
I don't know how you felt personally, but when I'm going into a game that I know I'm gonna lose, my only goal is to not get stumped.
Yeah.
See, like I don't look to the finish line and winning. I look to the next point. After that, I look to the next point.
Right.
I block what I can and I score what I can. And if I can't block and I can't score, oh well. As long as I'm trying my hardest. And you're right. A lot of winning games is learning your opponent's play style and their strongest shots and their weakest spots.
Right.
So.
And it's very true. Wise words. Absolutely.
Yes.
And that much is. And as we're going into the next round here, I believe
I believe it's Noel versus Nacho in this game here.
Noel versus Nacho. That's correct.
Then,
I'm just wondering if it's winners or losers. No, it is losers bracket.
This is losers bracket.
Sorry, I had to think about that for 3 seconds. But
so that means this is a one and done game. So
Yes.
they will play one game. And then behind us on the blue top, we do have an Aaron versus Matt going on right now.
Aaron versus Matt.
Aaron is winning currently with 2-1, but that could change here soon, or he could take it.
Perhaps. Only time will tell. And
Exactly.
also, Raphael, thank you very much. I'm going to keep trying to play. Can keep working at it over these next couple of weeks. Definitely. The future is bright for my young self, as I would like to say for a lot of these other players as well. And speaking of the future being bright, we have a pretty good, interesting matchup between like Nacho and Noel. Nacho on your left, Ignacio, which will say on the score sheet there. But 1-0 so far. Make that 1-1. Well, no, not 1-1 yet.
I will be right back. I do have to go grab something for a friend, so
Sure
just
thing,
give me a second.
Here we are, losers bracket matchup. As Kai mentioned, it is one and done. First to 7 wins this matchup. And this is currently 2-0 in favor of Noel. But what a shot from Nacho right there. Sneaky shot, just be able to sneak it right into the corner. But Noel is already on the counter attack, already taking that point he conceded and putting it right behind him. Right wall, doesn't quite get it to go. Nacho trying to respond. Tries a transition shot, it's not enough. Ooh, right wall can't quite get it to go. Lots of mallet from Noel. Regina saying you are new to this place. Well, first of all, welcome, welcome, welcome in. This is the American Air Hockey League, and we are coming at you live from Jeremy's Downtown Arcade here on this Sunday night. What you're witnessing right now is our weekly Idaho Golden Cup. It's a double elimination tournament where we have our winners brackets, which are best of 3 sets, and our losers brackets, which you're seeing right in front of you, which are one and done. First to 7, winner moves on, loser goes home. So, in other words, pretty good stakes that we have here as Noel and Nacho are playing a tight game. Noel is the person in blue on to the right of your screen. Nacho, the player on your left in red to your screen.
I have come back. I had a friend's charger and he needed it real bad, so I had to take a momentary break to go get that to him.
Needing to take charge, I see that. 5-3 for Noel, trying to rev up the clutch and take this game. One and done. Ooh, almost, Nacho was almost able to put it in Noel's goal, but
Noel makes a beautiful over. That was a beautiful overshot right there.
Nacho almost did a great shot of his own,
and
but
Nacho takes another point.
6-4.
Oh, and there it is. Noel takes it.
Sneaks it easily in.
Noel moves on, and Nacho is unfortunately eliminated. We're going to switch back over to our blue top right here, where we have Aaron here on the right and Matt on the left. Matt did just take that game. So, is that a winner or loser?
I will check just a moment.
We are going to go find out if that is it for those two, or if they get another game.
That was loser's bracket.
Loser's bracket? All right, so that is a one and done, unfortunately. So Aaron is out of the game, but Matt, as you will see here on screen, still hanging out.
Still cheeky as always.
Yep, keeping the table ready for us. We're gonna go a little after game interview. Matt, how do you feel about that game?
I was just told to hold the table, so that's what I'm doing.
That's what I figured, but like, how do you feel after your game?
I thought I had to resort to like skill plays because he's younger, faster, better reflexes than me, so I just had to slow it down and just do skill shots.
He did have you at 2-1 there at the beginning, and then he didn't score a single other point, I noticed.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for talking to me, Matt. Well, we'll see it later on. So unfortunately, we do not have a game going right now, but give us just another few minutes and we will get something going. Looks like we got Tam coming into view. So, oh, and Carlisle's up, so we might have to.
Both of you guys are playing right
now. We're gonna do a full commentator switch up.
Full commentator switch up.
So
we'll see who our replacements
I am passing on to Sam.
Yes, indeed. And just before I can get my replacement, before I go, I just want to say thank you guys for showing up once again. Be sure to like and if you like this video, please and give it a like. If you subscribe if you really, really liked it. Tell all your friends, here we are, Sunday night, just another day in the American Air Hockey League.
What?
You didn't put me in.
In where?
In the thing.
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Taking my rightful place back as the commentary queen. Get all readjusted over here.
Just don't let there be dead time, yeah.
Alright. We've got Kai, Tam, and Matt over there warming up that table.
Maybe in your dreams.
Alrighty. Off to a fantastic start. Tam being the man from Canada, our great neighbor up north.
Kai. I think Kai beat me for the very first time today. And those always suck, losing when you have like a big streak. But it's always fun because everybody gets so excited.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm not too upset about it. I'm like, dang.
It's the hype.
My streak has been gone.
Everybody loves an underdog story.
I know.
Sean, we've got $1 Arizona iced teas in the vending machine, but nothing on tap.
I wish.
And 50-cent 12-ounce cans.
Yes. 50 cent water. That's the winner, is the 50 cent waters.
Oh yeah, and they're like the big like Aquafina bottles too.
Yeah. Jeremy knows how to stock his vending machine. I tell you, when I worked here, those vending machines jammed all the time.
Did you work here?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was a second employee here.
Nice.
Yeah, I worked here for like almost a little over a year.
All right, we see Kai with that triple ding danger catching on up. Well, Sean, you know, at the end of the day, what you bring into the arcade is none of our business.
Very defensive, right when I say it, if Sam scores, there's been a very defensive match so far.
Yeah, we've got Kai lagging behind a little bit. I think
Loses possession on that one.
both kind of still feeling each other out.
Right while under by Tam. This completely confuses Kai's defense. Match point 3. I think it's game point 3, not match point. I could be wrong.
It's a game point. This is their first game.
Yeah.
Ooh, and another sneak in by Kai.
I've seen her do it before. She can definitely come back, but it's a lot easier said than done.
She's got an amazing comeback game. I think she's just able to really focus in.
I think my greatest comeback ever, it was 6-1. No, it might have been 6-0 against Matt Taniguchi. And I when I came back and won that game, I was ecstatic. I was freaking out. Oh, those are always fun, but they do suck for your opponent because it's like you were that close. And I've been on the other side of it multiple times where you're up 6-1 and you just lose, and it kills you.
Yeah, it takes the wind out of your sails, sort of thing, like deflating, like a balloon.
But that's when you get more into that mental game of, yeah, I just got my butt kicked, but I have 4 more games in this set at least. Wipe it off, play it like it's a brand new set. You haven't played this guy before.
Sometimes it's that mentality that is really the make or break aspect of the game.
It's a huge mental game more than physical, in my opinion.
No, honestly, I will say, like, we've been having those heart monitor, like, rate, those things up on the game. It's a physical sport. Ooh.
7-4, damn.
All right.
I know when I put one of those heart monitors on, it's gonna seem like I'm about to have a heart attack.
Oh, dude,
every time I play, it just...
Spec goes up to like 200 beats per minute.
Oh yeah, it's stressful. Especially when you get to those 6-6 or 5-5, those super close games. It's just, my heart just pounding.
Why don't we pivot on over and see how the Carlisle Tim game is doing? Not doing too bad over here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this might be a loser bracket game.
A shot that was over, it's 5-4.
Oh, so we're at 5-4 right now.
Carlisle.
Got that ref Nathan Bus checking in.
The left wall forearm under.
He's really trying to pick in and see where Tim's going to let him in on that defense.
Hi. So with one game? Yeah.
Alrighty. And is that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Tim holding right now at 6?
No, it's Carlisle.
Is that Carlisle? Oh,
But
nice.
6-4 right now. Yeah. Or either Tam, grab somebody to ref or commentate, because I can ref.
Trying to see now who we can get going on the next game. Oh, man.
Good game.
A win for Carlisle.
Okay.
All right. We've got one of my favorites over here, Josiah, joining me in the commentary booth.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, commentary.
Yeah. So why don't we pivot on over to the Tam Matt revenge game?
Well, who do you think's gonna win this game?
Well, last week on that last Monday game, it was a close one, but we had Matt take it over Tam.
Matt should be able to win this.
Should be. Should be.
Tam, I don't know. He's pretty good.
You know, I think Matt is sometimes guilty of getting a little too excited, being like, oh, I can do this. He gets a little complacent.
Well, I think Matt thinks he could win because he's like, oh, Tam has never played a pro before.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt has been not practicing for a while, so he could
He's
easily
been doing all
lose
that
this.
doctor studying.
Yeah.
It's okay, you can say it. He abandoned us.
Yeah, he did. He left us.
Right now we've got 1-0 Tam, I believe. I want to see how many times this game Matt charges.
I mean, Tam is up by 1 point right now. So,
We're just getting started, though.
yeah.
My money's on Matt.
Same. I bet on Matt to win. Well, not bet. I thought Matt would win. Oh, we should probably read comments, though. We haven't read comments all the time. If there is any.
I'm really digging Sean Fitz's idea. In Jacksonville, we turn off the lights and light the puck on fire.
Yeah.
So like flaming puck or what, dude?
Flaming puck would be pretty cool, but it would it's moving so fast the wind would extinguish it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe if you get something that burns enough.
No. Well, with enough wind, it would probably extinguish it. Even if you cover it in oil or fuel or something like that.
And like motor oil and kerosene.
Yeah.
It's trial by fire, Sean says. We've seen Tam in just those few moments take a very quick lead over Matt. Can Matt bring it back? I mean, is it revolutionary or is that just Florida-ing?
Where is Jax?
Jacksonville?
Oh, wait, that's what it is?
Jacksonville, Florida?
I don't know where that is.
Josiah didn't know where Jacksonville. Ooh!
Yeah, where's
think that
Jackson? I don't even know where Jacksonville, Florida is.
Well, I couldn't point it out to you on a map, but I know it's in Florida.
Well, Tam just won 7-2.
Was that?
I thought you said.
I
That's
had my
it.
money on Matt.
7-2. That's all.
Matt, how could
Same.
you?
I was wrong again. I thought Matt would win.
So yeah, now we know that Jacksonville is in Northeast Florida.
Okay.
Getting the thumbs up over there from Nacho. See, we're all desert folk over in Idaho. I'm not sure we'd know what to do in Florida with all that humidity.
If I go out to somewhere else, like Texas, I'm dying of heat.
Ooh.
Next up, Nathan versus Sam.
We've got a clash of titans.
Good game.
The original reigning champ versus our homecoming king.
He's not a
Well, no, Sam's, it's like a homecoming. He just moved back.
Well, yeah, but this is the first time here, so.
That's why it's a homecoming, big dog.
Yeah, he's played before, here. Still.
Yeah, but homecoming, he's coming home.
Yeah, but he played already here, yesterday.
Okay, well,
And
yesterday wasn't on camera, so it doesn't exist.
Okay.
Hey, Jacksonville Jaguars!
All the jobs.
In fact, Nathan is about to be playing right now.
Yeah, Nathan.
He's fueling up while we've got Nacho holding that table. In comes Sam.
Hawaii Gaming saying I was playing air hockey at church and we were playing with 2 pucks.
Oh,
2
multi-puck's
pucks
a good
is
time.
very fun.
I like when we just dump a whole bunch of them on the table and just go for it.
Except for like, I want to split like, I think like, what, 25 or 30 pucks, something like that.
Do they even have enough room to move?
Barely.
It's
But
kinda like,
after a while, they got stuck in the goal. We had to unscrew the goal and 10 pucks just fell out of the goal.
oh, yeah, traffic jam. We're all in my goal.
I'm gonna.
No, heck no, I don't want to ref. Alright, fine.
Yeah,
We've got Miss Kai. Dude, we're media training you right now, Josiah. You can't go away.
I've already been media trained.
Have you?
I've commentated like multiple times. I commentated 6 times so far.
Proud of you. We once used an ostrich egg as a puck down there in Jax. How long would it take? Because ostrich eggs are thick. Those are pretty thick.
That would have broke though, still.
I don't know how long though. How many whacks can an ostrich egg take with an air hockey mallet?
I remember I printed a mallet though. It hit a puck twice and the mallet already shattered. So it's very strong force. So I don't know if it'll be good.
In the church behind the air hockey table, there's ping pong, and I got sniped in the back of the head with a ping pong ball. I mean, that's just the clash of the table sports right there. You know, we kind of look at ping pong players with a little bit of a rivalry. Not really, but we're a little bit jealous y'all broke in.
Scene says an ostrich egg is really thick, about 30. What? 30 what? Like 30 inches?
Hits.
30
No,
hits?
like,
okay,
yeah.
30 hits. Okay.
I like that you called it scene. Sean.
No, it's C.
All right. You know what? You're right.
No, it's Sean from Delta Moon, but like, scene here.
It is scene. Dude, scene's got a guy for ostrich eggs.
Oh, where do you live? We might pick one up.
GA, mail us some.
Oh yeah, or mail it. Just like mail it to like, I don't know, somewhere.
No, that's what we should be passing out to people instead of trophies. It's just ostrich eggs.
We need a P.O. box so people can mail us.
Do you really want that, though? They're going to start sending us weird stuff. Or we're just going to get ostrich eggs forever because of this moment.
Well, yeah, but we can play with weird stuff. 1-1. That's actually like close game. I think Nathan's still going to win this one, though. Like I thought, Nathan's going to win.
You and him both have this thing where you guys get it in, like, right at the edge, too, like that. That wall he just did right at the edge of the goal.
Okay, it's so annoying though, because if you hit it like that, sometimes it hits the edge so good, it goes in and bounces out.
Ooh, causing some property damage over
Nathan
here.
hit it, that does go to Sam, but Nathan did not hit it, so that goes to Nathan.
Back to Nathan.
Email it. Yeah, email the ostrich eggs.
Yeah. Dude, Josiah's got a 3D printer.
So what?
3D print the ostrich egg.
That's not how... that wouldn't really work that well.
I'm living in the future, dog, all right?
I did 3D print a puck, though. But it did not play good at all.
Are those the white ones?
No, that's Spax.
Oh.
You should know this.
Oh.
You should know this. Okay, 2-2. Sam just scored on Nathan.
Sort of. Nathan kind of scored on himself.
I mean, it's pretty much Sam scoring.
I really want to see... I kind of want to see Sam take it. Especially since you're not here to...
I am here. I'm going to play like...
Oh, are you up next?
Yeah, I am. I'm playing Anthony, and then I'll play... If I win, I play the winner of this game.
I would have played too if somebody... Matt hadn't forgot to put my name in.
Yeah, that is all Matt's fault.
It's all right. I can forgive him this once. His wife's watching my dog.
Yeah.
Dude, you made Sheen $100 last night.
Josiah,
I had to take the money out of my kids' college funds.
Oh, I've won. I made someone $100. Okay. How about this? Don't bet on me tonight, though.
Oh, yeah?
Because I probably will lose.
Dude, loser mentality, loser talk. Get it out of here. Don't want to hear it.
Okay. Yeah, Spec said that's a good investment. It is. Yeah.
Who goes to college these days?
Yeah, it's a good investment betting on me instead of Spec, because Spec did lose.
Oh yeah, Hawaii Gaming spent his college funds on Robux. Dude, we need Roblox air hockey.
I'm sorry, Scene. I'm probably not going to win the tournament, though. There's two very good players, the one that are playing right now.
Not the Virginia Slims. Those are like $12 a pack in Idaho.
Oh, sure. Scene did pay you to lose the game. That is false. You just, like, weren't playing that good today. Okay. How about this, Spec? Challenge me and play your hardest, and then we'll see.
So this is not the winner finals? Or
no, this is the semi-winner finals.
yeah, second to last.
Next game is the winners finals, and then the game after that is like losers. And once we get to the losers finals, then it's the winners finals. Kind of confusing.
We're wrapping it up though. Letting the cream rise to the top.
Yeah, you think Sam wins this?
I don't know.
Sam wins this, but
oh, he just might.
This is what happened last game in the practice game against Nathan and Sam. Nathan came back to 4 or 5 points, but then lost.
This just goes back to the theme of the night of breathing, taking your time, lining up those shots. Yeah,
like I said, 7-4.
Pays off.
Okay, switch sides. Well, hopefully Nathan wins this, because if I beat Anthony, actually hopefully Sam wins this, because if I beat Anthony, I can finally play Sam again as a rematch.
He said you gave him a pretty good run for your money. Oh, Josiah's dropping stuff.
Yeah, but like, I want to play him again, because I was not warmed up.
I don't think they can hear me anyway.
No.
There's no point. They can't hear me.
Unless like the scoreboard's off.
That's fair.
Spec wants you to get third so he can keep his number 2 ranking.
I think I win enough games though, so I already passed you. But I'll try to get second. So
Dawson asking in the chat, where are we located? We are in Nampa, Idaho, at our local arcade, Jeremy's Downtown Arcade, which special to not only us, but a lot of the locals. There's not a whole lot of arcades here in the scene. So it's been good. This is where we've been able to blossom, find new people. So yeah, if you're in Nampa, Idaho, come see us sometime. Yeah, the fireball is to corrode your liver, and the Splenda is to corrode holes in your stomach. Josiah ran away with the mic, so it's just me for now. Yeah, we're like the secret commentators that you gotta do like a special button combo on the screen for. I don't think we're quite in bandana territory. We've got a pretty strong start. Another tit-for-tat game between Nathan and Sam.
Yeah, especially with Sam taking the... One thing that's always been popularly said with Nathan is that it's usually Nathan's warm-up game. The first game is Nathan's warm-up game, and he always loses the first game. But ideally, with how close this game is, I don't think that kind of mentality would be the greatest idea here, but who knows? He's proven me wrong. He's proven all of us wrong, and he's won every single Idaho Golden Cup, bar one, and that took the number 20 player in Worlds to do that.
No, Josiah's beaten him a few times at the weeklies.
Thank you for the correction.
It makes him really mad, too. It's funny.
That much is true. Sometimes it's funny to see him mad. But
he's just so... that's part of it for his... He gets so geared up, and it's got to have somewhere to go. So sometimes Nathan gets a little bit yelly.
Indeed. It's the fire that Nathan has that he's always put forward in these matchups.
and you can always tell the frustrations on his face, how he jumps up with excitement with every game he wins, especially tight-fought games like this one.
Man.
But he's not. But Sam is no pushover. He's not out of the woods just yet, and he may have been gone for a while, but he is surely showing out right here and right now. What a great block just now.
Ooh.
And that is, I believe, topping, which will go to Sam. And a timeout called by Sam himself.
He's doing a little dance. He's got that David Bowie pimp walk.
Yes, indeed. We have ourselves a tight game here in winner's bracket.
So this determines who plays in the big final game, right?
This determines who plays. We have one more round before that, but that brings them one step closer. That much is true.
Ooh, wow.
Great shot from Sam. That's 5-4 in his favor. Something tells me Sam Self believes in himself, but Nathan...
Criticality.
Point of criticality here we are, 5-5. Who's going to break that tie? Now Nathan lining up, another dragon shot in order, tries the cross, not quite enough, tries to break away the defense. Right wall doesn't quite get it to go, great save from Sam.
Sam is doing a phenomenal job.
Indeed he is, but Nathan might be just that much better. Game point position.
Let's see what he's got.
Cut doesn't get it to go. Now Nathan possession. Diamond drift. Looks up, lines up, tries to cut. Doesn't quite get it to go. Tried to reach, but Sam wasn't letting him have it. Good corralling from Sam.
Just hurting that thing like a border collie.
Great save from Nathan too again. Left wall, that's a great shot. 6-6, you know what that means. Show me. Here we go. Nathan tries to right wall, couldn't quite get it to go.
Come on. I want Sam to take it. I want it.
I think I don't want to agree with you for the sake of commentators' bias, but
and slamming that puck
on the ropes. Sam, as a reminder, folks, this is a best of 3 set. Sam has already taken game 1 and might just take game 2. Cut doesn't quite get it to go. Nathan can corral it. But Cut scores!
Right in.
Nathan
that was
survives.
awesome. Ladies and gentlemen.
A dead tie, but Nathan will not be swept. He takes game 2, and now it's do or die.
Sean, it sounds like you've got a guy for everything. You got a guy for ostrich eggs. You got a guy for mics. All right, we're gonna find out who's going up on that table next.
Ref got hungry.
I'm also hungry.
Indeed. And if you are liking this action, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you are really enjoying it. We've had ourselves a really, really, really enjoyable matchup here right now. And as we get into game 3, it's going to get even more enjoyable.
I thought Sam already took the first 2 games.
Sam already took 1.
Oh, that was
game
just
3.
Oh.
Remember, best of 3 scenario.
Oh.
So here we are. This is game number 3. But hey, who knows? Possibly a premonition of the future.
Let's find out here today at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade.
Here in Nampa, Idaho. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even give a super chat if you really, really, really like it. Tell all your friends. Big-time players make big-time plays, and this is big-time action. Here we go. Sam is going to start with possession. Tries the left wall, doesn't quite get it to go. Sam now, diamond drift formation.
Really
right wall, great
shot.
save from Nathan.
Oh,
and that's going to be topping. He palmed it. Unfortunate. Possession goes back to Sam Self. Right wall. Tries to cut. No. But otherwise, whatever the case, great save. Nathan, great cut.
Right
First blood. Wow. Sam tried to respond with a cut of his own, but a great save to not only block it, but corral it at a left wall, right in the
and we've got that
right at the right corner.
We can see Sam really trying to keep in that groove, try not to let it get to him.
Yes, indeed. Trying to keep himself under control, trying to keep everything under control. He is so close. He has pushed the #1 ranked player in the American Air Hockey League to his absolute limit. If we didn't know any better, we'd call this one a grand finals in its own right.
It's hard to believe they've got one more after this.
It's hard to believe that regardless of who loses in this match, they are still alive too. That's the nature of double elimination. That's the majesty of double elimination. Nathan trying to get those pinpoint shots to go in the right corner, but can't quite get it to go. Still keeps possession. Left wall, great save.
So, case seen, we've got a don't ask, don't tell policy. We'll fake the bank account statements. You can gamble still. It's okay.
Yes, indeed. And a great save from Sam once again, keeping himself from conceding any further as he lines up the shot. Tries to fake it, but can't quite get it to go.
Nathan's
Nathan now
got that
takes possession. Now.
Dialing in those shots.
Really trying to dial in those dragon shots. And that, shots like that.
It's like tuning a radio. Once he gets it, man.
Tuning a radio to get just the result he wants. And Sam tried to line up one of his own, but can't quite get it to go. Great save from Sam, but the right wall is just too fast for Sam to react to. Is
Sam gonna let this skunk happen right now?
Maybe, potentially, someone who's just so close to moving Nathan to lose his brackets. The puck sent flying almost into our referee.
Dude, that puck almost killed Kai.
Indeed, puck almost decapitated the Cobra. But
got a thumbs up. She's all right.
Okay. A great thumbs up from our referee.
Makes me wonder if we should start wearing mouth guards. Oh.
Is Hawaii Gaming making a great premonition saying, I bet whoever wins this match here will possibly win the whole thing. And I don't know, but I think that that isn't too far from the truth in my opinion.
It's just, man.
Anything can happen, but it's a strong prediction. Now Sam.
Oh, he's starting to slip a little.
The chat agrees with you hearing that from Matt Roberts. Sam is slipping.
We've got Spec in the chat. Says he'll donate $50 if he... It's really starting to smell like it.
Really, something is starting to smell. Perhaps we might have to grab out the brooms. But Sam is trying desperately, patiently, valiantly to make sure that doesn't happen.
Really holding on that puck for dear life.
Holding on to that puck for dear life.
But Nathan's just sending it right back.
Unfazed by the attacks being put forth by Sam's self. And now Nathan, diamond drift formation, right wall cut, couldn't quite get it to go. Right wall doesn't get it.
Testing the waters, seeing where he can get in.
Testing the waters, looking for the right moment to strike in the transition. Will do the job.
That is a straight skunk.
From the brink of elimination to an absolute 7-0 skunk, Nathan Buss once again overcomes the odds. How about it? Let's get an interview while we have some downtime. Mr. Buss, once again, another very, very tough test. 1 point away from. Let's start with the first few games. 1 point away from elimination to coming back and 7-0 skunking Sam self.
No.
What was going through your head throughout that?
So first off, this dude is awesome. Sam is crazy good. And like half of that's like in my head of like he's gonna whip on me. He's been practicing. I haven't been playing the last few weeks. Like I really haven't been playing much, believe it or not. I've been doing a lot of work. And so I thought he had me, and then I lost possession at the 6-6, and I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna be in the loser bracket. It's gonna be a fight from here on out. I don't know how I pulled that off. That last game though, it's sometimes you're just on and sometimes you're not. And that game I was on with those shots, and he was getting frustrated. That last shot was an accident. Like I literally hit the puck on purpose to do a rebound. And then when it rebounded, I meant to do a right wall, and I missed. And so it was such a weird shot. It worked, but I don't feel good about that. And even he knew, he's like, it's a garbage shot. But yeah, so no, I'm excited that he's going to be coming back. I'm excited that he's back in town, and we get to play with him more often. So
Agreed.
What's up, everybody? Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's fun to see you all.
Yes, indeed. Like and subscribe. And that was just the cherry on top. We're still not done. Just a few more matches to go as we continue. Sam Self, like Nathan said, absolutely amazing player. He's not out of the woods just yet. Only Justin loses bracket as we're getting ourselves set up for the next set of matches. Just looking over here.
Because my defense ain't good.
Have a few more matches on coming up in just a few minutes. And let's get, while we have some downtime, and once again, and sorry, just looking at it, Dead Spec, our very own Peter Kai Spec, being a man of his word and donating $50. Thank you so much. Rare moments for a rare display of work. Got a 7-0. And 5-0. Big 5-0, $50. Yes, indeed, 50. Big time play for a big time moment. Thank you once again. And if you want to make a super chat of your own, maybe something $50, maybe something as little as $5, any bit helps. It helps us get better and better. It helps us do better and better. Thank you very much. There's a little $sign to the right or somewhere close on to the comment section. Be able to make your donation. And thank you very much. Even if you're just showing up here, just to watch, just to comment, just to like and subscribe. Any form of exposure is really, really helpful. So thank you once again. Thank you to all the 265 people here so far here downtown, Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho. Just another Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. But now here we go, another matchup.
Oh yeah.
We have, I believe this is, yes, Josiah versus Anthony. We've got ourselves two top 5 players in the American Air Hockey League and 2 players that have been fighting, scraping, and clawing their way to try and make it to the top. What are your thoughts here, Nathan?
You know, both these players are right now still in the winner bracket. And so we just watched one winner bracket game that I was playing in with Sam. This is the only other winner bracket game. So these are the last 2 people in the winner bracket besides myself right now. So if Josiah takes this, he moves up against me. Whoever loses goes to the loser bracket, has to face off Sam and a few others. There's a game happening behind us right now that's happening. But Josiah right now up 4-1. What is the chat saying?
The chat's been talking about the $50 donation that happened just a few minutes ago.
Whoa, who did that?
Thanks to your 7-0 comment. Beck had stated if you were going to make 7-0, he was going to donate $50.
Oh.
Yes, he was a man of his word.
Look at that. Look at that.
Donation.
He didn't think it was going to happen, did he? You know, to be honest, I didn't think it was going to happen either. I just got a lot of cuts in, and then he started protecting the cut side and leaving me open for some overs. Okay, let's see. What else is the chat talking about here?
Sean Fitz is already...
Mind if I hold this for you?
Sure,
okay.
Go ahead. Sean Fitz is already... worried sick.
$50. Mackenzie's saying W commentating. Mackenzie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Matt saying, oh, I got big fella here. He's going to eat this kid up. I don't know. That big fella there is actually ranked number, I believe, 5 or 6 in the American Air Hockey League, whereas Josiah is number 3. Only just recently. I mean, he was number 2 a week ago.
But he was slowly clawing his way back. He was actually down 5-1 the last time he talked. The last time we were just talking, but managed to get himself within one. But Josiah does not play. He does not allow comebacks. He makes comebacks. 7-4. Game 1, Josiah. Now, here we are straight on to game 2. Matt Robb is saying these two kids are just having fun. Love to see it. Yes, indeed.
Ready?
And that's one thing we always value here in the American Air Hockey League above all else. Yes, this is a tournament, and there comes competition, there comes excitement, there comes, you know, the level of passion that comes out when you're in that kind of situation. But
Anthony gets sneaky, get the point.
This is a bunch of us having fun. The important part is, if you're not having fun, why bother?
Exactly.
as we go back and forth here in game number 2. Josiah and Anthony fighting tooth and nail to see who moves on to winners finals and gets a date with the man to my right, Nathan Boss.
Blazing fast, left wall under from Josiah, putting him up 2-1 right now. Remember, we have a professional set tomorrow. Today, we're just at the arcade having fun. Everyone's welcome to come. If you want to know where we're at, just type in the chat !ID for Idaho, or you can do !TX for Texas, or !NC for North Carolina or Illinois. It's we have lots of events that happen every single week. But right now, we're at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho, and you're welcome to come and show up. Later, thanks for coming. 2-2. Anthony surprised that he made that shot. Oh, that scores on himself.
Even more surprised with that own goal. Unfortunate heartbreak.
He was there. Okay, so this is what you're seeing right now. Anthony thinks that he's defeated, so now he's just doing dumb stuff because he doesn't think there's any way for him to win. Absolute defeat. And it's kind of sad that he gets like that because he really should be trying his hardest, not doing dumb stuff, because that's for sure the way to lose, right?
But indeed, but that dumb stuff is keeping him close in this game, no less. He's not quite out of the game just yet. He may be down one game, but the score is just 3-3.
In the chat, we got
Breno Galenti saying, "You hear from Brazil, really like the tournament for young guys." Yes, thank you so much. We have people and former players, current and maybe former, from around the world here coming to watch this matchup here tonight. Idaho Golden Cup action as we have ourselves a tight game here, 5-4 only a slim.
So once again, I mean, we do this game every single week at the local arcade, but on Mondays is when the real action happens. Josiah, match point 4 right now.
Quick left wall.
1 point away from kicking Anthony into the loser bracket.
Yes, indeed. And now here's Anthony putting his mallet to the goal, turtling his best. Those transition shots will put him right back in it. 6-5.
Is Josiah good? Oh, and Josiah gets it 7-5.
Excellent cross shot from the young man. 7-5.
Okay,
that's the game.
Why is it when you know you're going to lose, you just start being dumb? That's what makes him win. You know that, right?
When I be dumb, I get more points.
No, you don't.
Did you realize that?
He does. No,
when I get more points, because then he plays dumb.
Yeah. It's not wrong.
Okay, so that's one way to do it. Or just play really good.
Nathan, I'm playing it next.
I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how it's done. Josiah, how do you feel about your game coming up?
You're going down.
You mean like low, right? Like number 1, like the lowest, like going as down as I can go.
No, like down and like lose bracket.
How do you feel about winning the Skibbity Toilet today?
I think that's Sam.
It could be. To remind everybody who's watching right now,
that is Sam's.
The loser, the number 2 player gets the Skibbity Toilet because they're number 2. Get it? Toilet number 2.
Sam? Me?
Whoever wins takes home the Golden Cup trophy. It's heavy. It's amazing. They get to take selfies with it all week long. Yeah, we're doing a big tournament right now. All right, and next up, are we playing right now? All right, let's do it.
Oh, I guess
I'm gonna go get another commentator. You can take it from there.
Thank you so much, Nathan. Thank you for the interviews. And for those, of course, another epic matchup. Another epic matchup between Josiah and Anthony. But just looking back here real quick as we might set up for that. I actually gonna set up for that match, but I'm just gonna commentate back here while that's set up. We have just behind me is Noel versus Sam, the man who had just pushed our number 1 player in America, the Nathan Bus, to his limit. While we have time, I might as well turn to it as soon as I can. 4-1 currently in favor. Now 5-1 currently in favor of Sam. He's got himself focused. He's got the moxie. He's already trying to put himself back to lose his finals and potentially.
He needs his redemption against Nate.
Yes, indeed.
That was a pretty rough last game. You guys saw it. I was repping that last game, so I did see it. But like Sam was doing really well until that last game. He's like, I lost all my mojo. He lost all his rhythm. Offense, you guys saw, he lost all my offense, but he did play a dang good defensive game, and sometimes it's all you can do.
Agreed.
But he's looking for that. He's looking for his redemption.
We have Noisy Alien. Thank you so much for gifting 1 membership to a fan in the audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that. And
Spec comments. Spec has got $50.
Spec donated the $50. That was for the 7-0 sweep that happened to close out Sam's redemption match just there up against Nathan versus Sam. And speaking of that, winners finals match is happening just behind us. That is Nathan versus Josiah. But as soon as this game is complete, we'll get to that as Sam versus Noel. Noel has been slowly mounting a comeback. It was 5-1 just a few minutes ago. Now it's 5-4.
Noel is dang good at this game.
And what a shot!
Ties it into the point of criticality.
Point of criticality. 4 points down. But Sam, he knows he's so close. He's not letting this slip now.
He can't. He needs his redemption game. Oh, and he... Oh, no!
6-6, you know what that means.
It is a match point,
It got saved. It went off the table. Great save from Noel.
Mackenzie's supporting Sam. He really needs it right now.
Yes, indeed.
Noel is a beautiful player, but he is significantly lower ranked than Sam. Even after Sam's break.
Sam is still higher ranked than Noel, but Noel has been keeping himself cool, calm, and collected.
And Sam takes it. 7-6. Sam takes it, putting him up against the loser of our game over here.
Yes.
They're at 2-2 right now. So we have Josiah here on the right and Nate on the left. Know them. You guys love them. They're playing a very good game. Oh, and Josiah takes the lead.
What a left wall.
Yes.
Currently 3-2 in this set here. In the first game of this set. Now 3-3. Nathan versus Josiah. These two are going back and forth. Neither person giving each other an inch.
That's how these two are.
Yes, indeed. The left wall can't quite get it to go.
He's setting up every shot, and he just can't do it.
He's looking for the way to break
and it almost goes into his own goal.
The momentum almost failed him. Right wall, what an excellent shot. Just too fast for Josiah. Tie game again.
4-4 now. And Nate takes possession from a hot-headed Josiah. And once again, another in the...
but it bounces off and can't quite get it.
He can keep it. And he immediately gives it to Nathan.
Right wall.
I guess more like Nathan takes it from him.
Cut. Cross can't quite get it to go. Nathan setting up his shot. Great save from Josiah. Diamond drift of his own. What a shot.
And it
goes flying.
Sean in the chat saying, let's go Josiah. I always bet on Josiah. Usually is a safe bet. However, right now, and they are going without a ref right now. So they are being their own refs. And in a game like this, and Josiah takes another point, in a game like this, they're able to ref themselves.
Nathan takes one back, point of criticality once again.
Mackenzie saying, come on, Nathan, you got this. He might just have it, but Josiah isn't going to let it go easy.
Much like your profile pick, Mackenzie, maybe both of these players might need the killer instinct of the great 8, Alex Ovechkin, to take it. And Nathan's finding it on his own. 6-5, game point possession.
But Josiah, like I said, Josiah's not going to let him take it easily. And he charges, and he does not get it, but it does not go in.
That was great stop by Josiah.
H&D, hello. Welcome in. Nice to see you.
So, Josiah able to take possession very nearly. So close to the edge, and that's
Nate
why.
Takes it.
7-5. Absolutely impressive game.
I'm going to go sit, tell scores.
That's game number one. Game number one going to Nathan Buss. Both of these players
Matt Roberts saying, Big Nate, yes,
what's at stake.
This is our big player here. John B saying talented players. They are number one and number three. And he's always back and forth with Spec.
Yes, indeed.
Sean saying, oh my God, no. And Nate takes the first off the face-off. Sean, but these two, it's a very tough game. You know, it can be a back and forth on these ones, but Mackenzie's saying let's go. Mackenzie's big Nathan supporter. And we have Sam joining them to be their ref. Sean saying my wife is going to leave me if I lose any more money on air hockey. Don't let me down, Josiah. Sean, your wife might just have to leave you.
Sorry about your wife in advance.
Nate hitting that right. Beautiful right all over.
Mackenzie, I'm saying I'm supposed to be asleep, but I can't miss this game. That's how exciting.
Me too. Me too. It's not that time, but I love it. This atmosphere is just beautiful. It's a great time we're having, and they are all tied up now.
But again, right wall goes in. Great shot. 3-2. Too fast. 4. Too fast and too furious. These both are 3. Neither person letting them get an advantage, but a great cut from the back.
That was a beautiful shot right there.
Yes, it did. It's like just Matt Roberts saying, Big Nate, because that man is all.
Yes.
He's taking full possession, but don't count out.
Not going to let him take it.
And with a right
they
wall.
are shot for shot right now. It is always, my God. Point of criticality.
Point of criticality.
Beautiful game, ladies and gentlemen. And off the table. We're going to find out whose that was. Oh, it looks like it is Nate's.
It might just be
Our ref
Nate's.
is
It
saying
might
it
just
is
be a
Nate's.
face-off.
Yep, our ref is saying it is Nate's.
It will be Nate's, yes,
Mackenzie's saying close game. It's always a close game. Nate struggles a lot more with Josiah when compared to like me.
Indeed. Don't sell yourself short, though. You are giving him a bit of trouble as well.
I know, and
that's a great save.
It's off the table once again.
And flying. This is the speed that these two are putting on the table. Almost so much that the puck itself can't handle it.
Now, the loser of this game does go get to play Sam. We are at match point 5, ladies and gentlemen. The loser of this game has to go play Sam in the loser's bracket. The winner of that loser's bracket game plays the winner of this game.
Yes, indeed.
So we could be seeing a rematch between Nate or
Sam, but
Nate
gonna take it.
Which puts us at Sam versus Josiah in this next game coming up here in a few minutes. Excuse me, oh my gosh. The winner of that game does get to go face Nate. But for now, we're going to do a little after-game interview with the big man, Nate himself. Nate, how do you feel?
Gross. I feel gross. I'm sweaty and gross. Dude, he's doing so good every time. And he's telling me, he's like, one of these days, Nathan. Before the game even started, he's like, one of these days. And I'm like, yep, but today's not that day. He's doing so good.
Hey. Hey, man, you guys were shot for shot for shot. We were going crazy over there.
I just kept telling myself that he's a right-handed player, even though he's left-handed. And so many times I would see it, and I'm like, there's no way he can hit it at that angle right now because he's a right-handed player, and then you shoot him like it's left. Why do I think this? So it's like I had to adjust to that dang left-handed play style.
Left-handed and right-handed are two very different player experiences. And Josiah can be a really tough person to beat because of his left-handed playing. So you did really well, and he didn't like to take it easy, but you did take it. So congratulations.
He's so fast. And everybody that sees him is like, who's that kid? He's so fast. He just crushes everybody.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for talking to me.
Yeah.
We're gonna get our next game, Josiah versus Sam here in just a moment.
Yeah, just a moment, and just a bracket update for.
Oh, it sounds like me and Nacho are going to be playing for a spin-off.
Yes.
So I'm going to leave the commentating to somebody. But this next game apparently will be me versus Nacho.
Yes, that is a placement spin-off. And
thank you so much.
That is a good reminder and moving on to this game over here, because that is loser's bracket. We have Tam to your left, we have Tam. To your right, we have Anthony. Two players that have been two players looking to get back and continue through losers bracket. As a bracket update, Sam is currently in what will be losers semifinals, and Josiah is in what will be losers finals.
It's impressive because Tam was taken out by Noel. And that was a bit unexpected just because Tam has been trained a whole lot this last week, and he's been doing pretty good. Coming out from Canada, and right now being ranked the #1 player in Canada,
and putting up a heck of a fight, but then losing to Noel didn't make a lot of sense, and now he's clawing his way out of the loser bracket. That's Tam on the left-hand side.
Just a small correction. Tam lost to me, and
it was you.
Yes.
Okay, that's even crazier because you've had less experience than Noel. Tam getting beaten by Anthony right now, fully out of the bracket, going to the spin-offs now. Anthony taking that win and moving on to play whoever wins against I'm gonna have to go look at that bracket. Let's get the camera back over here.
Tam is out right now, and he is going to play what will be the. Anthony is going to play up against Sam, and the winner of that match is going to play up against Josiah.
There we go.
Still pretty deep into losers bracket, but here we have ourselves our first of what's probably going to be many placement spin-offs.
And we've got
just to check.
Yeah, it's Kai versus Nacho, and Carile versus Matt coming up right behind us. Right now, 2-0. Kai is beating Nacho. This game is a one-and-done game, which means whoever wins this game moves on in the winner's bracket, and whoever loses this game is fully out. So winner moves on. Actually, I take that back. This is a spin-off game right here. They've already both been eliminated out of the bracket. So this is a spin-off game right this second between Kai on the right and Nacho on the left.
Yes, and speaking of, I am also up for my spin-off game up against Matt Bentley. For those of you who don't know, I'm not entirely sure what placement this is, but mine is for 7th place.
7th place. So Matt versus
fight out for.
Matt versus Carile, and I'm going to go look at what Kai's game is right now.
Indeed.
Kai's spin-off match
back.
is... Kai is duking it out right now.
Correction, we have what's going to be...
Yeah, so Kai's duking it out for 9th place. If she wins this and she wins the next one, she'll get 9th place in today's match.
Right. And over here, as soon as we're done with this game, we have what is losers semifinals. We have Sam Self, who has been fighting and clawing and scraping his way to get back to you, Nathan, up against Anthony Stanberger, who has been using his wide variety of silly, unorthodox tactics, but has been having fun all the way through and is still a devastating threat in his own way.
I guess if it works, Kai right now 1 point away from kicking Nacho fully out of the spin-off bracket.
Yes,
Kai
indeed.
sets up her shot right now, goes for a diamond drift, goes for the cut, it's missed. Sets it up again, and goes for a left wall over, and then gets a right wall under, eliminating Nacho out of the spin-off bracket.
Yes,
and now
indeed.
pan over to the Sam versus Anthony game.
Yes, one and done. Just for those who don't know, that was the 9th place match. That means Kai finishes 9th in the tournament.
Well, not quite. It's actually that 9th bracket.
9th.
So that means that Nacho's going to be into the 11th and 12th bracket, and Kai now can go to the 9th, 10th bracket. Basically, is how that works.
Right.
There's a lot to it. We usually have the bracket to show you guys. You can actually check it out at challenge.com. Look up the AAHL. But right now it's 1-1. This is an interesting match because Anthony has been playing with us for over a year now, solid. And he's been the number 4 continuously for almost a year. Whereas Sam Self was number 2 until he left and has been gone for a year. So what you have now is a person who was number 2 for a year, but been gone a year, and someone who's been the number 4 for a year, but has been here practicing with us this whole time. And you can see that matchup 2-2 now. Sam Self is on the left-hand side, Anthony on the right-hand side. Ooh, let's take a look at chat real quick.
Yes, quite the dichotomy we have in that match. But just looking at the chat, we have Matt Roberts making funny commenting words about Nacho saying, Spider-Man has been eliminated.
I know. He loves Spider-Man. Nacho loves himself some Spider-Man. We got, almost.
And the puck, yep, there it goes.
Sam,
overboard.
If it had stayed on the table, that goes to Anthony. Yeah, so so that was flopping off the table. If Sam had bounced it back in without it touching the top of the rail, it would have been his possession, but it fell off the table. So Anthony got possession.
And chat is already rooting for Anthony. John B saying, let's go, Anthony.
They
he
call
has
him
himself a tough challenge at uphill battle. Both of these players are very, very good in their own right. But let's see who can go up against
Josiah for the right to face our #1 ranked player in the American Air Hockey League, Nathan Buss, with a great transition shot. Sam himself, 3-2, takes the lead.
You know, it's funny because Anthony earned himself the name Dark Antonio when he took his hat backwards one time. And Sam has been dubbed Magic Man Sam because of his very, very careful control on the puck. Timeout was called. Anthony switching mallets.
Yes, indeed.
Anthony going to a low top, hoping that's going to give him the edge. All right, I'll cover for you, Carla. You want?
Sure.
Do you mind if I steal this for the comments?
Yes, indeed. And off I go to my
right, guys.
match. See you soon.
Wish Carlisle some luck. I'm going to be running the comments real quick, so go ahead and give me your best shot in the comments. I'm going to read out as many as I can in a short amount of time. We got John saying, let's go, Anthony. We got Matt saying, is Matt in this? Yes, Matt is right behind us playing game right this second. Matt saying, that's my guy. Got to go for him. Yep, Matt is right about to play against Carlisle right this second. Sean saying, I'm a big... and using smelling salts to say used to weightlifting, but benefits air hockey as well. All right, guys, throw out. Let me know if you subscribe. Let me know. I will read your name out right now live. We got a bunch of people watching right now. What's up, Nacho? They were rooting for Spider-Man, man. Oh man! Right now, Sam up 5-2, reminding Anthony why Sam was once number 2 in the American Air Hockey League. Carson's saying, this is at an arcade? Yes, this is at an arcade. This is a amateur bracket that we throw when we let anybody in the public play against the pros. However, we do a pro match tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. That's going to be 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And it's going to be a blast. We might even start early due to Memorial Day, having some extra time on our hands. Thanks to all of our veterans and all of our armed services. 5-4, Sam right now calls a timeout, is back at play. Cruz showing everybody where we're at in the chat. We're at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade. Sundays at 6 o'clock, actually starting now. We're in Nampa, Idaho. Matt says, what's your name, brother? I am Nathan Buss. Carson, thank you for asking your question, by the way. Sam, right now 6-4, only 1 point from kicking Anthony into, I believe, 4th place. And then, there it is. He takes the win. Sam now moves on to at least 3rd place. He's going to be going up, I believe, against Josiah in a second in the loser bracket. Over here. You want to jump on commentary?
Huh?
You want to jump on?
I don't want to leave you up here all by yourself.
Okay, well, here you go. All right, we got Emily joining me on commentary. We got right now Matt and Carlisle. Carlisle up 2-1 against Matt.
Is this our second to last?
This is right here. This is a spin-off bracket right here.
Ooh.
And so Carlisle was commentating a second ago, so everyone's kind of rooting for the commentator. Matt saying, "Oh, it's the King Nate." Yes, that's me on the chat.
I have a hard time picking who I'm going to root for.
I know. Regina's saying, "Wow." We got Carson saying, "What a play." Matt saying, "Didn't realize the players were commentators."
We all do a little bit of everything here in the AAHL. It's a very player-run.
I mean, to be honest, Matt, most of our commentators are remote. But on a night like this, we have a lot of people that are just wanting a Sunday off, so we do the commentary ourselves. However, if you would like to commentate for us remotely from your own couch in your underwear, all you gotta do is shoot us an email at aahlconnect@gmail.com. All you gotta have is a microphone, Discord, and an amazing personality. We would love to interview you, and if you would like to spend some time commentating for us, we would love it. Emily, besides Spec, obviously, I know that he's, your favorite player. Who's your favorite player besides Spec? And why is it Josiah?
See, it's hard to say Josiah, mostly because his smug little face makes me mad sometimes. I got a lot of love for Josiah. Matt's another one of my favorites, though.
You know what's crazy?
Recently, it's been Ayla.
He's screaming out the gladiator chant. I've actually heard, I think, 4 different people here say that he's their favorite person to play against.
But Ayla, it's right now for me, it's Ayla.
We got Sam versus Josiah right now, also playing, and that's the game for 3rd place. Whoever loses that is in 3rd place. It's going to be hard to balance both games happening right now. Cruz is absolutely killing it. We have got Cruz working the scoreboard right now, so huge shout out to Cruz.
Shout out to Cruz.
Okay, behind me, Sam is losing 2-3 versus Josiah. And in front of me, we got Matt winning 5-2 against Carlisle. In the chat, Sean saying, I don't think the AHL is ready for me to be a commentator. We got Regina saying better than ESPN commentary. Sean saying, we could be commentators? You can. Matt, I don't need an interview. I'll be in my underwear speaking gibberish. That's all you need to know.
Hey, Matt, it's a free country. You know, you have the right to spout off gibberish in your underwear.
They don't call this America Air Hockey League for nothing.
America.
Josiah up 4-2 now against Sam, and Matt 5-2 against Carile. I love it. We got Sean saying, if you need a commentator, I got a guy.
Sean's got a guy
myself.
for commentators, for mics, for ostrich eggs.
You saw the email in the chat. It's 5-3 Josiah against Sam right now. 5-2 still Matt against Carile. 6-3. Josiah is right now about to take the take the W against Sam. It looks like Josiah is going to be the one moving on in the bracket. Sam would have to pull some Magic Man Sam out of his hat for this one.
Matt and Carile are there holding firm in that 5-2.
We have 118 likes. Guys, did you know all you do is double tap the screen and it gives us a like? And it does us a huge favor. I had no idea how the YouTube algorithm works, but I'm starting to figure it out. And it really goes off of how much you engage with us in chat, how much you like, how much you subscribe. That really helps us a ton. So if you guys wouldn't mind just shooting a chat in there saying hi, tell me you subbed, and I'll read out your name. And then double tapping the screen for a like. Josiah takes it 7-4 right now behind me. Josiah moves on at least to number 2, if not number 1. Sam coming back from Indiana taking 3rd place. It's fantastic for a return visit. After being number 2 in the American Air Hockey League for so long, and then taking a break, coming back, moving back literally a few days ago, and then taking 3rd place. Carile hanging on still, 5-2. What a name this big guy has. Guaranteed this is Matt Bentley versus Carile on the left. The players' names reflect where they are standing. Matt goes and gets a beautiful shot there, 6-2.
But you know he's got possession now. I think he can come back a little bit.
Alrighty. Matt with possession again. Yeah. And there it is. Matt takes it 7-2.
Like a samurai.
Rushing blow, and I'm going to be handing this back to Carile so I can take on Josiah in the grand finals.
Is this for all the marbles, Nathan?
It's for all the... Okay, so here's how this works, guys. I'm going to give this back to Carile. So here's how this works. Every player here at this fun, amateur tournament that we throw at the arcade every week has 2 lives.
I just want to publicly apologize to Emily for letting her name drop out of the...
You can do some spin-off games.
So you don't get canceled, Matt. It's okay.
So it's best 2 out of 3. If Josiah wins best 2 out of 3, he kills me for my first life, and then I come back and we go again. Best 2 out of 3. Whoever wins that wins the whole thing.
I just want to apologize for dropping Emily's name from the list.
If there was anybody to do it to, I was probably the best person to do it to.
I'm sorry.
Don't feel bad. I was only butthurt a little bit.
All right, and this game's coming up right now.
Dude, Matt,
Carile said he's gonna come over.
who are you thinking for this last game? Who do you think's gonna take it?
I think Josiah is in for a reckoning.
Bring it, big dog.
I think
We've got of the Josiah and Nathan tit for tat right now.
Josiah for burning all the...
My money's on Josiah.
I blame Josiah for burning.
You know, really what's very interesting about both of these players is they've both got a combination of frightening power and deadly accuracy that really makes them just threats. You know, with Josiah, the few times I've been unfortunate enough to get matched up against him, it's like, you know, his shot goes in before you even get to see it go by. Right now they're just fighting, seeing where they can get an opening on each other. And I think we've got Monsieur Carile coming in and joining us on the booth. Great game, by the way, Carile.
Thank you very much. I try my best here. I really...
That's a tough cookie to crack.
That there. Anyway, but it's a tough act. Like Matt's a tough act to follow. He's a showman, but he's also a good player that happens to be a showman.
Yeah, when he can dial in, he really dials in.
Yeah, and for sports like these, for matchups like these, you always want to have that kind of, you want to have your. That's a good example in my head. You want to have someone like Tyrese Halliburton. You want to have someone that's like really good, MVP caliber player, but is also like very, very much an entertainer, a showman, like that kind of player. And that's
he's just got to find his balance, though. I think.
Of course. That's not to say they aren't flaws. And we should probably commentate the game in front, but which is now 6-5 in favor of Josiah. Oh my goodness, this is set one and 6-6.
Who is
voice crack?
home?
What that means, it's show me time.
Dude, I wonder who's getting the Skibbity Toilet Trophy.
I wonder who's getting the Skibbity Toilet Trophy indeed, but it's going to be, but as a reminder, this is grand finals. So the rules are a little bit different. It is still best of 3, but Josiah has to win it twice. Has to win 2 best of 3 sets to take the crown because he's coming from losers bracket. Nathan only has to win 1 best of 3 set to become our overall champion and take the gold medal. This is grand finals, and the loser has to make an uphill battle, but the winner is nowhere near as safe.
And we've got Spec wandering out there. I believe he is going to fill in as a ref for him.
Yes, indeed. For those who know, that is Spec to our right. Spec to our left. Shout out to him. And that, as we just missed the goal, is 7-6.
He's not out quite yet, folks.
Not over quite yet. That will be Nathan. Taking it 7-6.
There we go, Nathan's. Josiah's doing the little jump too. That's so fun.
The excitement on these two. The excitement of these two. This is grand finals. This is what it's all about. And Nathan Buss is one win away from yet another set win. And yet another trophy too. These two have fought each other tooth and nail. Many Idaho Golden Cups have been decided with this very finals matchup.
On this very table.
Yes, indeed. And as we get to game 2, the bus is rolling.
Ooh, so much power, they sent it flying.
Yes, indeed. But Josiah is looking to flip the script as we restart the face-off.
All right. Clash of Titans. And Josiah gets possession with that face-off.
Just looking at the comment section real quick as Josiah takes first blood. Nathan and Matt Roberts saying, why do they all wear headphones? It's for some of us, and in case you haven't heard from the surrounding noise around us, the arcade is very loud. And for a lot of people, people require focus. People require the kind of music in their heads to be able to lock in and perform at their best level.
Especially in a place like this.
And this isn't just exclusive to the American Air Hockey League. This is something that's done even on the world stage. You can look at world championship tournaments, and players will usually find themselves wearing AirPods or headphones or anything to be able to get some music in, much like anything. Much like, say, for example, you're studying for a final. Yeah,
you need your lo-fi hip-hop beats. Study/relax too.
You know, sometimes you need a little lo-fi girl, sometimes you need a little Metallica. Whatever works out. And for Nathan, Nathan is just wearing simple earmuffs to just block out all the noise surrounding him. And with a 4-1 lead,
you can tell he's really trying to squash this one out.
Yes, indeed. But don't count out Josiah, because the man with the AirPods has got something to say. Call him outcast.
We can never know what he's listening to. Anytime I ever ask, he's like, I don't know, nothing.
But you can always tell whatever he's listening to, whatever he doesn't know what he's listening to, it sure is working because guess who is coming back to cut the lead to within one?
Josiah.
Our very own Flip. The man who dons flip-flops to every single one of these games is trying to work his way back, but Nathan
just hands it right back to Nathan. They're just passing it to each other.
They're just passing it to each other. Two Titans who know how to get the best out of each other, exploit each other's weaknesses. 4-5.
Oh, he fumbles.
Now Josiah, damage formation, and he manages to get enough of it to put it in.
Awesome.
Point of criticality.
Dude, you can see Nathan curling up his lip. That one made him mad.
Yes, indeed. I would be just as upset. I think anybody in the comment section would be equally as upset, as now it's a close game here in game number 2. Nathan is looking to take that win to push himself. Nathan looking to take that win to put himself in, but don't count out Josiah game point position.
That was almost over.
Almost over indeed. Now Nathan setting up his shots. Right wall doesn't get it to go back to Josiah. Divager formation, can't quite get it. Another cut. Can't quite get it. Left wall, not enough. Okay, missed out the shot. Now Nathan setting up his shot, looking for the cut that gets it to go 6-6. Show me. Nathan, one looking to end this all, another looking to extend his life for a little bit longer.
I'm like stunned into silence right now. This is crazy.
Absolute scenes here at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade, downtown Nampa, Idaho. Like and subscribe.
Oh, I believe that's Nathan's possession.
That is Nathan. No, it is Josiah's possession because Nathan was the aggressor in that shot. Right wall doesn't get it. Saved by Josiah, now taking possession, tries to get the cut there, cut it to go, they do clash!
Dude, that puck like multiplied there for a second.
The puck multiplied!
Dude, we had puck osmosis.
My goodness, the action is so fast, the pucks are having twins! The pucks are duplicating!
Oh my goodness. Oh. He's still got that possession, he's still going strong. And there it is!
Does it! My goodness!
Center.
7-6.
Ouch. We got Josiah dead on the floor.
Credit to Josiah.
Dude, he's gonna get so many diseases sitting on that floor.
Oh, absolutely. But credit to Josiah, valiant fight. But Nathan has once again flipped the script on the young man.
And
another Idaho Golden Cup goes to Nathan Buff.
These are our number 1 and number 2 for the tournament.
Yes, indeed, your first and second. And let's get an interview with our winner and our runner-up. Let's start with the runner-up. Let's see. Well, Josiah, another runner-up finish, another very, very close runner-up finish.
5 points. I got the 6 points first, both times.
6 points first, both times, but unfortunately, that ran right in front of me is just too much. But I feel like I've asked you this a couple of times, but what do you think is the strategy? What do you think is the method to counter Nathan's madness?
Block and score. That's it.
Sometimes it really is that simple, and honestly, it really could just be that simple. But a great effort on the runner-up. Sorry about the skibbity toilet, but great effort. And yes, indeed, the man of the hour.
How's it going to sound if I put it in here?
And talk to you at this thing. This is the best thing ever. Just kidding.
No, Josiah's amazing.
Yeah.
And I already said it earlier because we played a bit. He's fantastic. He plays so dang good. He's literally just turned 15. And right before he turned 15, he hit second place. He's right now battling it out for second place between him and Peter Kai. And so at the start of the games, he just says, hey, one more day. Like, all it's going to take me is one more day. He's that close. So I'm always so proud of him for doing that good. Guys, if you like this at all, watch tomorrow. We have legit matches that we ref. We have matches with slow motion replays in every piece of it. We have the scores up there, the stats for you. We have a guy working on a new website for us for stats. This is just what we do for fun on the Sundays. Mondays are a big match. You should totally show up tomorrow at 6 o'clock Mountain Time. It's going to be 5 o'clock Pacific. And you can do the math for the rest of them. Did you have fun watching, Carla?
Oh, absolutely. It's been another absolutely fun night of Sunday night action. And to be honest, with moments like this, with matches like these, especially that grand final, we can tell ourselves the words just another Sunday means a whole lot more to us here at the American Air Hockey League.
But props to Sam for getting 3rd place, but I think that's going to be it from us. I guess that's it, right?
Yes, I believe that's it. And once more, thank you very much for watching, for tuning in for our Sunday night matchup here. Idaho Golden Hockey Action, live from Jeremy's Downtown Arcade. Carlisle Brown, Nathan Buss, our champion here tonight, saying, signing off. See you Monday. Bye.